We are live. Anto, we're here. We're supposed to be here for Milan against Chelsea, which we will be watching. We all were in the studio, obviously, to watch Juventus against Maccabi Haifa. They're losing 2-0. It almost doesn't feel real.
You know, when I walked in, I had no idea that Juventus was playing the earlier game, but Mike was telling me, "Did you know the score? What score?" I said, AC Milan is playing at 3 o'clock. He said, no. He said, and then I walked in. I thought he was making fun of me. Then I walked in. I see Juventus down 2-0. That's despicable. I mean, I have no words to describe how disappointing I am. Disappointed with this kind of showing. I mean, what the hell is going on with those people? They lost their mind. I think the pressure has got to their heads. Oh, you are the Juventus. Where is your DNA? You have a body, an empty body without the DNA. It's like a box. You're a walking box. Where is the blood? No blood, no DNA. Mm-hmm. You got nothing. You're like an octopus. When you cut an octopus, there is no blood coming out.
They're delicious, though.
Yeah.
The game has ended 2-0.
Oh, God.
You make a great point, and that's about where's the heart and where's the fire. And I heard Del Piero before the match talking about the game, and he said that is the thing that he felt was missing from the side. Because you want to complain about injuries, you want to complain about Chiesa, Pogba being missed, Di Maria getting hurt in the first few minutes. There is zero excuse. Doesn't matter what players are playing for Juventus to lose to Maccabi Haifa. Respect, fair play to them that they won this match. This was an in or out. You lose this game, you're out of Champions League.
Well, according to Micah, mathematically, you're still not out.
Mathematically, it doesn't really matter. They're out of Champions League with this result.
My God.
They are out of it. And the biggest shock to me is you had that game against Milan where you lost. Allegri, you would think you would give your team a reaction. His players tonight showed a reaction. They showed to me that they have no belief and they are not backing their coach. For me, this game shows 1,000% that he has lost the locker room. There's no way. Juventus are actually crazy if they even wait until tonight to keep Allegri at this point.
Yeah. Now, well, you know what? On the other side, Marco, what I would do if I was Allegri, I would just resign. I said, listen, I did. This is the best that I can do. I don't think I can handle what's going on right now. Obviously, this is reflected very bad on me too. So I will take full responsibility. Let somebody else take responsibility. Like a real coach, it will take full responsibility. Take your responsibility. What I will do if I was Allegri, I will resign, and then work things out with the contract.
I've heard your opinion on this when he said that. Why don't you tell him what you think?
Allegri resigning?
Yeah.
No, Allegri's not gonna. First of all, he's never gonna step down. He's getting a lot of money, and there's no reason for him to step down.
Gattuso resigned. Gattuso resigned, and he took him a cut. He said, "You don't have to pay me."
But Allegri's not Gattuso.
What do you mean it's not Gattuso? It's nasty, you are mean. What do you
He's not a gentleman like Gattuso.
Oh, it's not a
he's
gentleman. So he's not gonna.
Well, he's never been in this position, really. So we can't really judge if we don't know.
Maybe he will do it, Marco. Maybe he will do it. Maybe he will do it. If it's true that he's very good friends with Allegri, he's gonna pick up the phone and he's gonna do what we tried to do the other day. Okay.
Oh, so, our little phone call.
Yeah. So what he's gonna have to do is gonna have to have a nice talk with the management and say, listen. I'm trying, but obviously they're not listening to me. I don't know what to do anymore. If you want me to step down, I will step down. But obviously we're gonna have to work something about my salary, about my contract. That's what I will do. I will just get on the phone without waiting for Agnelli to pick up the phone. Let him be the one. Those are really poor showing. Not only is poor showing for Juventus, it's poor showing for Serie A. It's one of the leading group of Serie A. I mean, hey. I understand you lose against Chelsea, you lose against Manchester City, or you lose against not PSG. To take anything away from Haifa, but
PSG.
Yeah. But this is despicable. You cannot really do that. This is really against the soccer rules. If you are an Italian team, if you are the caliber of Italian teams like Juventus is, so I don't know what to say. I'm just speechless. I thought Mike was joking when I walked inside of the studio. And I don't know. I cannot really figure Mike's out, but I guess I have to start to take Mike seriously a little bit more. Sometime. Yeah.
For all the Milan fans in the chat, we are doing a watch along for the Chelsea match, and we'll get into that soon. Is kickoff in 15 minutes or is it now?
I think it's like 3.
It's at 3, right?
Yeah,
all right, perfect. So we got 15 minutes. We're good. We will go through a full preview of the Milan game once it's time. We're gonna keep talking about Juventus for a little while longer, and I think what you're saying, it's the caliber of players, because yes, Maccabi won and fair play to them, but when you compare 11s and when you compare the team, there should be no comparison, which goes to me of the excuse of you're missing players, you don't have your team.
Because you have on the field a national team players, 11. Not necessarily Italian, but you have a mix of it, another 11 and another 6 or 7 national team players on the bench.
Maybe it's not your ideal team, but you should not use as an excuse for what's happening and what we've seen.
So we giving predictions? Is Allegri gone before the derby or after?
They're playing Torino, the Derby della Mole, this weekend, this Saturday.
I think they might sack him before.
Yeah, I think so too. Also, I don't think they can find this acceptable. Almost pretty much giving up all hope in the Champions League,
but
and not showing anything, losing 2-0.
Mike, we've been saying
a must-win match.
Mike, we've been saying they might need a mental coach, they might need a psychologist, they might need another motivator. Obviously, something is not running over there. It's not Bonucci's. Obviously, it's not a leader anymore of the.
It's more than that.
I mean, normally, it was Chiellini, Bonucci, Buffon, and now they're not there anymore. Bonucci is the only one, is the Lone Rangers left over there on the back on the locker rooms, and I don't think he can do the work because obviously nobody is stepping up to the plate, and there is no. I don't see Juventus with the fights into their eyes.
They don't have it.
When you are fighting on the field, you see the high ball rolling like this. Like they spin like a 600 RPM for seconds.
RPM,
I don't see those things happening on Juventus. They do not have it. Look, they need somebody like Ibrahimovic too on a bench that motivates the player. I remember Ibrahimovic before he stepped into the AC Milan, playing role and / bench role. Everybody, the speed went from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. The team changed the speed, they changed the attitude, they changed everything. So something needs to be done for Juventus. Juventus team is there. The team is there. Don't tell me that the Juventus doesn't have a good team. You have a lot of top-of-the-line players. You have to make them do their job.
I think both are true. I think that they have a team enough to be winning these matches. I mean, they've lost to Monza. They've dropped points now to Maccabi Haifa. In that sense, and absolutely yes, they have the team to be able to do that. But what they don't have is they don't have the group. They don't have a leader at the top that's putting the team together. And I can't stand if I hear one more time about the people talking about what everyone's made mistakes in the past and the managers and all stuff. That's fine. The management is making mistakes. We know the mistakes that they made, bringing Allegri back, hiring Sarri, firing Pirlo. We know all of that. The point is that they're at this place right now. And while a few weeks ago, I didn't think that they would ever sack Allegri, I don't think we ever expected it to get to this point where you're in a Champions League group that you should 1000% qualify for. We brought up the point a couple weeks ago about, yes, Allegri has this huge salary, but by not progressing in the Champions League, you'll lose out more money. And that's not even to say if you don't even finish in top 4 in the Serie A this season. I think at this point, he has to go simply for the fact that he's lost the locker room. You want to talk tactics, you want to argue this and that. Okay, the only thing is I don't have a good solution as to what coach you bring into this Juventus side right now.
Yeah, but Marco, the money, yes, it is an important factor. It's very important. But what about the reputation? What about your history? What about your the tifosi? What about your city? What about the entire Serie A? We are talking about Italy in a complex. Juventus has got fans all over the world. It's got fans in Sicily. It's got fans in Puglia. It's got fans all over the world. What do you say to those people? We're not talking about Torino, the Piemonte. We're talking about a global, brand.
Yeah.
This is something that has to be addressed very quickly. You can blame as much as you want for Agnelli. Agnelli is not the technical director over there. He's not a coach. Agnelli, he's coughing up a lot of money. And he's listening to management. You guys, you went out of your way to get Vlahovic. Now you got Milik. And now you're gonna be going after Savic. I mean, hey, it seems to me that the players that you get in, the quality players, you got Di Maria, I know you got Pogba, you got quality players, but you have to mount those players in a way that this machine here is going to run. The spark is not there. You have to make Juventus work as a team and just play.
So who does that? Who can put that together now? But I'm saying who? What's a name out there that's currently available that fixes that problem?
Well, Zidane is one at the top of my list.
Would you get Pochettino?
Pochettino, I don't think Pochettino is a much different coach than Allegri, to be honest with you.
Too.
And it's not cheap.
He's very pricey.
Cheap. I will get somebody like Italiano. If Italiano was available, I will get somebody like Italiano. Who else? Listen.
There's not that many coaches out there. The biggest names that they're linking them to is Tuchel, who got fired from Chelsea, who, again, I'm not really a fan of either.
Not great, though.
They're saying Montero, who's coaching the under-19 team.
Give it a shot to Montero. Give it a shot to Montero.
That's another wild choice.
I think the big thing here is Allegri has lost a locker room because they can't be playing like this.
Yeah,
so I think any coach would be a step forward.
It can't just be any coach. Then they're doing the same thing that they've done in the past.
The only thing is for the long-term goals, like, who do you keep and go? Like, if there really is a final straw, you'd get someone like...
Get Ranieri in. Ranieri in for the rest of the season.
Isn't Pirlo getting sacked from Turkey?
Oh, that's...
Wow. What do you want him?
Oh, I will take him.
Yeah, you also said Pirlo was going to win the Champions League with Juventus.
Well, listen, with less than half of the players that Juventus had today, Pirlo didn't do that bad.
I think the only real option, which again,
Tuchel,
we're talking about ideal circumstances. There's no ideal circumstances here because there's no perfect coach, in my opinion, that takes over. Zidane would be at the top of my list. I don't think Zidane would go.
What about Mihajlovic? If he's healthy, I will give it a shot.
Either. The only guy that I can think of, I guess you kind of got to go for Tuchel. I think at this point, though, it really is a bigger risk to keep Allegri than it is anything else. And the biggest fear is all of the players are going backwards. I see all of these players that are really good players performing worse under him.
Did you watch the full game? Or because I
watched the full game.
Oh God! So what's the reading of the game? I mean,
I just felt like when we went into this game, my first thought was, if they go out there with no heart, that is because they don't want Allegri to keep his job. There are times when a coach will be under fire at teams.
And the team reacts.
Mm-hmm. And I remember last year in the Serie A, and I can't remember which team it was. It was a smaller team. I want to say it's Salernitana, but I'm not positive if it was or not. I think it was a different team. And they came out and said, the players came out when the coach was linked to get fired. They said, it's not our coach. It's us. It's us players who need to react. And then they went on this amazing streak of winning game after game after game where they started to perform because they were fighting for their coach. They didn't want him to get sacked.
Was it Crotone maybe? 2 years ago?
No. It was last year.
Oh, it was last season?
Salernitana.
It could have been Salernitana.
Nicola, maybe.
I'm forgetting who it is. But either way, the point remains is that usually when you're in this sort of moment, your players will react and fight for you if they like you, if they want you to stay around. What we saw there was that there's no player that wants to keep Max Allegri. Comments, guys, let us know. We're going to transition and start talking about Milan and Chelsea since there's nothing really else we could say.
By the way, I have an idea for you. You want to save the season?
What do you want?
Get Iachini.
Pepe Iachini.
He's in Parma, right?
He'll stop you from getting to Serie B.
Yeah. Listen.
And he has a cool hat.
Listen, I said yesterday.
What is underneath that hat?
I don't know who I was talking to. I don't know who I was talking to. I said one or two of those big four that we put it on the top four to win the Campionato.
You made a big mistake in that.
One or two of those big fours, they might not see the light of the day.
They might swap with 5 and 6, right?
Yeah, and one of these teams here is Juventus. I gotta tell you, I don't know. I have no confidence that Juventus might be able to react and come back.
But if they get a new coach, they might
gotta change now, Mike.
Yeah, but there's plenty of time if they get a new coach and change.
Plenty of time. What do you mean, plenty of time?
If they get a new coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No?
All right.
You don't think so?
I can't remember.
It's only 9 games in.
I can't remember who the coach was last year, but it doesn't matter. Point doesn't matter. Antonio, let's move on to hopefully better things for the Serie A. Milan against Chelsea. The last match, Chelsea-Milan, ended 3-0. probably the worst performance I can remember in the past 2 to 3 years for Milan in terms of lack of heart, lack of trying. I thought that there was zero reaction from the team. What are you expecting tonight?
I have to be slightly disagree with you because I didn't see lack of trying, a lack of performance. There were 2-3 defensive mistakes. Couple of Tomori, one of Kalulu that cost us the game. But the AC Milan, they didn't lower their standard. They didn't go over there and get slapped around. I mean,
they did.
No, the 3-0, the 3-0. It's not a listen. At the end of the first half, if the Catalaro or another one of those guys will have put the ball in or Leao, it would have been a different story. Let me tell you something. Okay, so it went bad. Okay, you can have a bad game. Not a great performance from AC Milan, but we were not slapped and humiliated. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This game, we are hoping that it's gonna have a different, outcome. And I think AC Milan, you're gonna see the intensity that we're gonna bring in because I don't think we are afraid of Chelsea. We just totally missed the opportunity to focus on Thiago Silva because he was the best for us. I mean, although was one of our former players, he really spelled a lot of trouble for us. And we're going to try see if we can block this kid over here and stop the midfield from Chelsea to do the damage that they did in the first game. So, having said that, I think Pioli ought to change the formation. Instead of a 4-2-3-1, he needs to have an extra player on the midfield, maybe a 4-3-2 or 4-3-1-2. Whatever the case might be, we need an extra body on the middle over there to complement Benacer and Tonali. That could be, I don't know, it could be...
Do you want to know the starting 11?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 4-3-3 tonight.
Oh, you see, that's it.
You're a genius.
See,
you probably just saw the lineup before you came in.
No, I did not. Who's coming up? Who's on the three?
Tatarusanu is in goal. Kalulu, Gabbia, Tomori, Theo Hernandez in the back.
Playing on the center.
Yes. Krunic, Benacer, and Tonali in the midfield. And then Diaz, Giroud, and Leao, the front three.
All right. Not bad. Brian? Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Anto, what do you think now? Don't say... I think I was humiliated that they lost 3-0. The Champions League. It was. And now they have to show.
It was a bad showing, but it was not a humiliation.
I think it was because first of all, the defense was abysmal. They played horrendous.
That's what I said. There were two, three defensive mistakes.
I think now that they're playing in San Siro, they got to show and they got to win this game convincingly, just like Chelsea won it convincingly, to show that they're.
Well, listen.
They should be the
give
leaders.
me a tie or a win, and I'll take that.
Tie.
I want to win the game. I'm gonna win the game. But we're not whether it's going to be 1-0 or it's going to be 2-1 or 3-2, just I need to win. Okay? So, and I don't think Chelsea is going to walk us. We're not going to lay the red carpet over for them just to let them do whatever they need to do like they did in game one. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, just stay tuned, calm down, take a sip of coffee. Actually, talking about coffee, are we going for a shot of coffee now or before the game?
Let's let the game start first, just so that we make sure we have everything all good and all ready, and then we'll get into that. I'm gonna put it on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just 2 more minutes. My family's at the game.
Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah. Pretty interesting, huh?
Who's at
my sisters and my mom.
Oh, brother.
I told you that they were going to Italy.
They look like AC Milan fan.
They're not AC Milan fans.
Oh, God.
They're all Juventus
fans.
They're
Inter fans, right?
What did you send them to the game? Just in the hope that they make AC Milan lose?
No. They're in Milan, so they wanted to go watch a game.
Beautiful. Who's that?
Bianca and Bella.
Oh, Bianca, I want you to cheer for AC Milan, okay?
They're all cheering for Milan. Of course,
good, Bella, that's it. We're the best. The Messinas, except for this guy here and the father, the best. Okay.
Many people would agree with that. There's lots of them.
Look at you. You cheering for Juventus. Come on. You look so much better when AC Milan shirt on. Didn't I bring one over?
That's true.
Just wear it on. Put it on.
He's supporting on.
Oh yeah. Are you not wearing my Milan jersey?
I will wear it after the first half is over. How's that? Right now
a little red. You're wearing a little red now.
I am
right?
the IFTV. I am the IFTV. One of the casters, so I have the culture shirts on.
I like that. Okay. By the way, you know what I just realized? You know who's commentating the game? Dre and Ray Hudson.
Nice.
Dre, the guy that we played soccer
Absolutely.
with on Sunday.
Hey, Dre, right? If you can hear me, okay.
Can't hear you. He's commentating
slap me
right
5 from there on the screen. You just put your 5 fingers on the screen like that. Bam.
He's only voice, Anto.
Mike, how do you feel? What are your expectations for this match as I go make the coffees? Ryan, you want a coffee? You want a coffee?
I'm good.
Ryan, what do you think about today's game, Ryan?
So
Oh, all right.
So I think this game, I think Milan, I think they're going to step up after winning against Juventus. I think it's going to help motivate them a lot because I think they dominated Juve. Now it doesn't show that much because they just lost 2-0.
Anybody can win against Juve, Mike. That's not a great motivational stuff.
Now it seems like it.
You know, you're losing against Maccabi over there. What's the name?
Yeah, Maccabi.
Maccabi. So it's not anybody can win against Juventus.
But
even my team on Bay 8 can win against Juventus right now.
You might be right. But I think Milan's going to put up a good performance. I think Leao's going to take over this game, and I think Milan's going to show who they really are. I think they're going to win 2-0 today.
So
how do you like Brahim Diaz on the right side?
I like it.
You think he's better there than the central?
You know what? I would like to see Pobega stepping up in case something needs some tightening and some roughness on the field. I like to see Pobega coming up at some point.
You're happy with Gabbia there too, right, Anto?
Are we allowed to say what? Guys,
Siag.
Can you just see that this is nothing but cream? This is the Siag.
What is it? Cremoso?
Cremoso, pieno di tutto crema. Siag, crema e gusto. Do we have the link, Mike, on the podcast over here on the screen?
Yeah, I will.
Adesso to push like for the coffee too. Let me do the liking for you. Let me see if it's good. What's a like, Mike? Like this? Like this, right?
I like is like that.
Oh, like it's like this. Like it. I like it.
Like it and what?
Yeah. And subscribe it. You have to push it, right, Mike?
Yeah.
No swiping, right? No swiping.
No, subscribe.
Guys, don't swipe. So, Siag is a great coffee. Great coffee. I hate to make commercial publicity for things that they really stink, but this is not the case. Siag is one of the best. And I'm begging Marco to get me some capsule or some a machine. When is my stuff arriving, Marco?
Oh, you're supposed to be getting a machine.
Am I?
They told me that you're getting a machine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, You know whose fault it is that you don't have it?
Yeah.
It's his
this
fault.
guy, the Greek guy. Why?
Because he went to the event. Remember, he went that day into the city.
Get out of
They
here.
gave him the machine, and he said, "I don't want to carry it."
Get out of
He
here.
said, "Just bring it when you want to."
I didn't say
come.
that.
Oh my God.
He said it's for Antonio, so it doesn't. I'm not going to carry it.
I said I took the train and they already gave me a whole thing to carry over here. So I was like,
Mike,
someone's gonna rob me
I
on the
gotta
train.
believe-
If I have a beautiful Siag,
No,
Macchina
Mark.
del Siag on the train, they're gonna
Mike, you
take,
go to the
they're
gym
gonna
and all
rob
that
me.
stuff, and you're telling me you're not capable to
But
carry
if
a
I'm
little
carrying,
box?
it's not that. I'm gonna be walking like this, and what if someone just takes it?
What
I'm
does
gonna
he
look
go
like
to the
Santa
gym
Claus
for?
on the
I
train.
don't know, this young generation. They go to take 1-2, right? Instead take 1-2. Mike take 1-2 on his face.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
And then he can't even carry a coffee machine.
How am I gonna carry it?
What's the point?
This is the
That's a
young
big coffee machine.
generation. This is the young generation of work. You see, that's what we sent them to school for.
So funny. Yesterday,
I don't pay for all my schooling, by the way.
yesterday I was on the computer. We have kickoff, by the way. Yesterday I was on the computer, and Antonio's talking to me, and I'm like, Antonio, 1 second. I'm trying to work. I'm doing something. And he goes, no, just answer what I want to answer. I said, somebody's got to work around here. And he goes, you call that work? You're moving your thumbs around. That doesn't count as work.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Kids these days.
Anto thinks of
Listen,
manual labor as
my
work.
father, God bless his soul. Every time I used to go on vacation after I moved to United States, I used to go fishing again with him and my brother. And I used to just go in position to pull the nets from with a pulley, and that's kind of a heavy stuff. So if you're not used to it, if you're not trained, and you're not in shape, that takes a toll on you. So every 15 minutes, I used to stop the vericello, we call them, just to pull the nets, because we're pulling the nets from 70-80 foot from the bottom. And my father said, well, what are you stopping that? I said, I'm tired. I said to my father, Paisa, I'm tired. And my father said, wait a moment, don't you have a job over there in America? I said, yeah, I work. I said, show me your hands. So when I show my father his hands, he said to my brother, he said, look at his hands. He says, I used to push fingers like you, push thumbs like you on the computer. He says to me, this guy's lying to me. My father said, this guy's lying. He doesn't have a job. Because for my father, physical work, that's work.
So judge my hands.
Your hands, forget it. I'm not going to say anything because we are on a live stream, but your hands, they're like...
They don't
say
look like
it.
workers?
Nah, absolutely not. Not
Look at
not
mine.
even close.
Look at mine.
But worse.
Mike's are all moisturized and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he puts moisturizer?
Yeah. No,
I don't,
Ah,
I
nice.
I have a couple calluses.
Yeah, okay.
I gotta hold. You know how hard
My
it is to
calluses
type
from-
all day.
My calluses are from football.
That's true. That's actually worth it though.
I bet you Ryan has got better, stronger hands than you guys.
That's true.
Let me see your hands, Ryan. Ryan, what do you do with your hands?
Ryan's got strong hands.
Okay.
Strong hands. What's strong hands? What does he do?
He works in more manual labor than us. You ever seen like an old man's hand?
If I didn't wrap my hands,
my grandpa's hand was like.
Listen, my hands were
sandpaper.
double the size of this. Even though I got some callus. Even though I got some callus now.
But you work on a computer all day too. What are you talking about?
But back then I used to have. When you are on the sea,
how do we let them get away with that?
When you work on the ocean, your hands they become double the size because of the salt water. It makes them not swallow, but they become the salt water.
So what is this terminato exactly? If you have rougher hands than one another, what is
you
this?
Work
mani di lavoratore, worker hand,
working hands.
So Elon Musk was a billionaire. I'm sure he has soft hands.
You're not Elon Musk. Don't put yourself into that. Don't put yourself into that category.
I'm sure he has
You're far from becoming Elon Musk. Okay?
I'm not saying me, but I'm just saying he works on computers.
Can I give you the example of what that's equivalent to?
Hands.
That's equivalent to you being short and you being like, Messi's short too. Yeah, but you're not Messi as a soccer player.
But I never compared myself.
I know. I'm saying that you compare yourself to Elon Musk.
Equivalent of what?
That's like
because
I've seen those kids that they're like, yeah, I'm short, and they'll be like, yeah, but Messi's short too. Yeah, but you don't play. If you're gonna be little, you gotta be really good. I didn't say
myself at all. I'm just saying, what does this have to do with having rougher? And I gave you examples.
First of all, let me explain something to you.
I gotta put the scoreboard.
Let me explain something to you.
You see, he runs away.
You're
right, Anto.
The type of work that we did, we used to load the refrigeration car full of anchovies, sardines, calamari, macros, you name it. We used to just load refrigeration car full of great stuff. And all night fishing, okay, it takes a toll on you. If you are young, you don't feel it. But, when you are 60, 55, 60, then you have to be very extremely careful. Number one. Number two, very dangerous. In the ocean, even a flat ocean, it doesn't translate it into safe ocean. In the ocean, nothing is ever safe. If you don't keep your level if you don't keep your level of concentration up, you can just lose your life in nothing.
All right, I'll be honest with you. I completely zoned out on that. I'm watching the game.
I know that. That's why it's not interesting to you. But anyway, let's move on to AC Milan. So far, AC Milan is taking the ball and is taking the initiative on the field, and I think something is going to come nice.
But they started the last match against Chelsea.
Just give us
I remember the first few minutes of the game. I liked Milan's attitude until they conceded the goal.
Give it time.
I liked the move from Brahim Diaz on the right side. Mm-hmm. For me, it showed, number one, it shows what kind of coach Pioli is to find solutions, especially when a player is struggling. And I feel like he finds that he has a little bit more space and a little bit more time on the right side. And I think Brahim Diaz is talented, but a lot of times he gets pushed off the ball and he could lose the ball because he's a tricky type of player. And I think when you're in the middle, when you're in the center of the pitch, you lose the ball, the other opposition, that's a dangerous area. When he's on the right side and he's a little bit out wide more, I think he's got more freedom to make mistakes and to play the type of style that he wants.
Guys, Marco, you know what sticks to me? I mean, it's getting me very, very interested on the game right now. Seeing Gabbia playing center with Tomori. I mean, if Gabbia does, he performs very well today, and the level of confidence picks up again with this kid here. This kid here might spell a lot of nice
dividends,
future and dividends for us. So I like to see this Gabbia here. Maybe. Have a good showing, and then we'll see what happens. We're not going to be missing, Kaiser or whatever and company. So let's see what happens. We've been missing those. We've been needing those tough defenders. So we discovered Kalulu by chance. I would like to discover Gabbia and make him, one of the most expensive defender of Serie A. And who knows, maybe for the national team too. You never know.
I think the reason why they did that is
because we don't have anybody.
Is because you want to play Kalulu as the right back.
Right. Yeah.
Because there's not that much trust on Serginho Dest. Mm-hmm. He's too big of a player to change. What are you doing, Mike?
Mike is fooling around with the screens and he's getting me very nervous. Michele. How do you say Mike in Greek?
Michael.
Michael.
Michali. There we go.
Michali.
I couldn't remember it.
Michali. You know what Michali means in Italian? Can you push me down? Michali. Mykonos. Mikel. Mike, you're messing me up. I
think
see it again.
Leao was the only guy last week it was too, that really impressed me and that played good for Milan. The guy one-on-one is just nasty. He took on 4 Chelsea players at one moment. When he wants to play, Leao is unplayable. There's no defender that could stop him. His burst of speed mixed with the talent is just, it's unstoppable. Yeah, Mike, you got to move the thing back. Okay, there we go. You see? I had to tell him. Gabbia.
What do you want to do?
Careful,
What do you want to do?
Gabbia.
What do you want to do? It was a little late and he took the ball down to the corner kick. Great idea. Great idea.
Who? Leao?
What do you have to do? What do you have to do, Marco? On your case, what do you have to do? Just a turn around? You can do that. Took the ball down to the corner kick. That's a great idea. Good kid.
So here, first corner kick for Chelsea.
Let's see what happens.
This is where they need to be careful because this is where it all started going wrong. They let Thiago Silva win 3 headers the last time when they conceded the goal. You need to concentrate. Corner kicks is about concentration.
That right now.
Corner kicks are about being focused.
Come on, Leao. Come on. Take them.
Cutting through the middle. Great job, Leao. Tonali's moving in on the left side. Slinks it in to Brahim Diaz. No, Brahim. That was a bad decision, though. He had Leao running. Good burst. Good counterattacking from them. You don't even need to move it, Mike. I think if you just cast it, it'll work.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I think so. Just cast it. Oh, there we go.
You know, Krunic, Marco, who is he supposed to be on top? Because Krunic, sometimes his position is the disruptor of the maneuver of the fantasy guy. The
disruptor of the maneuver.
He did that a few times. I remember his movements in a few different games. Krunic was deployed in that area. Right. Also because last year, a lot of times he had to play. He was forced to play as a trequartista because you didn't have anyone.
Too, right?
Yes, Kessie played there. And that's more to just stop the build-up play of the opposition. Yeah. But he's in a more midfield role where he's not as advanced.
It's one of the 3, right? That's it.
So to try to clog the midfield and not get outplayed like they did last time in the midfield. Look at even Theo Hernandez's position. Look, Theo Hernandez picking the ball up in the center.
Yeah.
That's a modern fullback. He had Tomori making a run.
That's weird, Marco. I don't like to see Theo Hernandez right there.
Listen, but as long as somebody is protecting him, which he's got the protection. Tomori's on the left. Look, Benacer drops back. Theo is taking Benacer's position. They're on the same page. But I remember, again, last game, Milan started the game well. But then after the first goal, which came from the corner kick, then they fell apart. They collapsed. And Marco, you need to be clinical.
Marco, this Theo Hernandez right there on the middle, do you think they're going to try to verticalize and use the speed of him and what's his name?
Good job, Benacer. Benacer has been brilliant.
They're going to try to overtake them because they don't want to give them un punto di riferimento in Italian, means a reference point to Chelsea. Oh boy, this is not good.
Why did they do that?
Agnelli just said to Sky, Allegri is the coach of Juventus and he will remain as the coach of Juventus.
Yeah.
That's what they said about Sarri before he got sacked, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but not like this. That was when the season was ending. This is, Mike and I were talking before when we were watching the game, and he said, don't be mad. Allegri's going to go. And I said, I know. I was kind of thinking that too. You know, maybe it's good to lose. And then I said, but what happens if they don't actually sack Allegri? Okay.
Don't you think I
got more quotes from Agnelli. Non si tocca Allegri. Allegri is not to be touched.
Untouchable.
Juve have a group that's working hard, and there are the resources to get out of this situation. I'm sorry to all the fans.
Wait a minute. He apologized to the fans? Oh, I thought that you were apologizing to the fans. Oh, okay.
You thought he was apologizing for doing what?
It's tough to imagine changing coaches during a season. Allegri will remain.
Yeah, but it's tough to imagine Allegri keep screwing up the same way that he's doing it right now.
Maybe we'll see Man U and Juventus and Europa League together. Seen some comments over here.
Second, Mike.
Manchester United versus Juventus in the Europa League.
Oh, that'll be nice. I don't even know if Manchester United is in the Europa League. Is it? Oh, I thought that they were totally out.
No, they're in.
Oh my God, those losers.
Yeah. Anto, rub your head for good luck.
Who?
Someone said, Anto, rub your head for good luck. You have to rub your own head. You're gonna get burnt.
We do need some good luck, you know. Lady luck is very important in soccer.
Anto, what do you use when you shower on your head? You just don't do anything?
Well, I don't even put soap because I don't have any more hair. But
so do you have to do anything?
I just I soap myself.
No, your skull. You don't do anything on your head? No.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, I guess interesting.
I'm gonna wax it.
No, I'm just asking. I just didn't know the answer to that question.
No.
Huh? I guess it's just skin, right?
Yeah. First of all, it's not skin. I have hair that I trimmed all the way. I have too much hair.
Yeah, but a little
I
on the
trimmed
side.
it all the way for maintenance free. For maintenance free.
He said you clogged the drain with all the hair.
Yeah. Mike,
Is there a better place
Mike,
than you'd rather be?
At your age, I get a better hair than you. One day I'm gonna bring.
I believe you.
Your son's got good hair.
What?
Your son's got good hair.
See,
He
my
got it
son.
from his.
So from
his
Fabrizio
wife,
Romano Agnelli. Again, Massimiliano is our head coach and he will remain as our head coach. I feel ashamed and angry. So in this kind of situation, you can't blame a single person. It's the entire group. So confirmed. Allegri will remain as coach of Juventus. Fabrizio Romano posted too. Confirmed. Allegri will remain.
You know, in Italy and in the vast majority of Europe, the coach is always the scapegoat for a team that is not really performance at the level that it was required or is being expected to be to perform.
It's the easiest.
Yeah, I know, but in many times it's true. Many times it's true. You know, that a change of coaching, it's like a change of air, a breath of fresh air into the team. But in like in this particular case. But many other times it's not true that the coach is not really the problem. And Marco brought it up before. He had a good point to say that if the player they really wanted to play for the coach, they will step up and they say, "Listen, the coach is not a problem." And nobody so far has stepped up on the Juventus. None of the Juventus players have stepped up and said, "Hey, listen, we want Allegri to be the coach. Allegri is not a problem." So. I don't know. You can just read this in so many different ways that you want, but for me, Allegri is not the coach that is going to bring Juventus to the next level. I don't know. Can I be wrong? It's nothing to do with the case or Di Maria.
I don't think you're wrong.
Nobody else. No,
they got good players. They just need a good manager also.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going through and reading some more of the quotes. Nothing else that was missed.
Good idea. Leo would have been out there. Messi's also not playing for this game. He wasn't healthy, so they
did it. Oh yeah,
he wasn't included in the roster.
Well, listen, I think PSG can handle Benfica, like Juventus.
I mean, last game Benfica played better than PSG.
Yeah. What was the score? 1-0.
It was 1-1.
Oh,
it was a draw.
Oh,
but Benfica
boy.
had more chances.
But this was in Portugal.
Yeah, it was
now
in Portugal.
Yo,
now
I'm
it's
gonna
in
say
France.
something.
In Lisbon.
Honestly, at this point, I think Agnelli is becoming a problem at Juventus.
He is.
I really think Agnelli is becoming the problem.
I
at
didn't
Juventus.
want to say it because I have sympathy for Agnelli for the simple reasons that the guy loves the game and he's been put on tough position.
So do we though.
Marco, what do you wanted to do? If you were Agnelli, what are you gonna do? You don't have that many options over there. Maybe the coaches that we named before, like Tuchel and couple other, they don't want to be. They don't want to come on board because they don't see anything, any solution, or they don't trust the squad.
Yeah, but right now Agnelli has put himself into the position of being a problem at Juventus, in my opinion. I mean, he did a lot of good at times for the team. He got the team out of that era, but he has made so many bad decisions in these last 3 years, from the top management to hiring his friend Allegri, who should not have ever been brought back. And now he's still not having the courage to be able to fire him in a game that, after this, I mean, what else does Allegri have to do to get himself fired? There's no, I mean, at least you could save the season if you sack him now.
Yeah, but Marco, let me tell you something. This is about PR too. Joking on the side. No.
Offside?
What are you doing? Don't tell me.
What?
It's a red card.
No way.
No.
Tomori just got a red card? They gave a penalty?
Yeah,
Wait,
what are
how
you
is it a red?
crazy?
Yeah, wait, you can't give
What
a
are you
red if it's a
doing
penalty,
that?
right?
Is that reviewable at least on a red card?
I mean, yeah, it'll
they
be
can check
reviewable.
it.
But how is it a red card?
Wow.
That seems very harsh. Oh, come on. That's a red?
That's
It's
crazy.
just
That's a
shot.
red?
That's not a red.
That's a yellow card.
What? That's not even a red in Serie A.
No, that's not a red card.
That's not even a penalty.
That's. I mean,
What?
You can argue penalty, but it's not a red card.
But then he let him go. Look at that. It's open.
Wait, what?
This is something that is not right. That guy's.
Manyan's
Yeah,
not
Manyan
happy.
is literally all of us right now. They
Are
have
they
to review
reviewing?
that.
Are they reviewing it?
The thing is, it needs to be a clear and obvious error to
How
get rid of
how
that.
do they give a red card? From
Yeah, I have no idea how that's a red card.
penalty,
What,
don't
it's
they
gonna
give
give
it a yellow?
another yellow now. What is he giving the yellow?
Man, out of nothing. Out of nothing.
This guy here. Where is he from? I mean, this guy here. I cannot believe that this is ruining. He ruined the game. You ruined the game. That's a Champions League.
But how can you give... You can't give a penalty and a red
That's
card for
crazy.
something like that.
It's
That is not
one.
enough for... Forget about the penalty. I'm more mad that there's a red card. Oh, come on.
It's usually one or the
That
other.
is not enough.
It's
Come
usually
on, you're
one or the-
allowed a
or the
little bit of
other.
touch.
I am speechless and numb. This is really disgusting. This is really disgusting. This ref here should not be really reffing games like this.
That
That's
should
crazy.
not be... That should not be a red card.
Why don't you review the
Yeah,
game?
why are we now
Let's see.
checking
Let's
that?
see. They're still talking on the microphones. Let's see what's going on.
Tomori has every reason to be mad. He has every reason to be mad.
Jorginho.
Oh, come on. Oh, Jorginho, please miss.
Not against us. He misses when he has to play for Italy. He's very good at it.
I knew you were going to say that.
He's very good at it. With AC Milan, he's never going to miss.
Yellow. Did they do a silent check? Did they do something?
No.
This
What
is-
did he do? Gabbia?
No,
He got a
reason.
yellow too?
I
Why?
think, no, they gave it to Mason Mount. He must be saying something.
This is
That is a wild decision. A wild decision.
You see what happened? And this is the way they ruin you.
Sbaglia. Come on, Tatarusciano.
Now who we're gonna put on? Who we're gonna sub Tomori
I know.
with?
Now I don't know what you're going to do. Come on.
Jorginho miss.
Jorginho steps up to the spot against Tatarusciano. He takes the penalty. Makes it. God damn it.
Of course, stupid loser.
God damn it. Shoot. But I'm still mad. I forget about the penalty. Okay, you want to give a penalty, but a red card is wild. It's a wild
You really
decision.
kill off the game without a penalty and a red card. That's no.
Yeah. That is
That's no good.
that is a
Come on, bro. That's craziness.
I am shocked. Wow. Chelsea are up 1-0 against Milan. What a way to kill a game from a referee though, huh? Yeah, I can understand though. I can understand the penalty. I just don't understand the red too. It seems like double jeopardy. Shh. I want to hear what Dre and Bray say.
Let's see if he's just gonna do something similar to them.
That's craziness.
This is not gonna be easy to react to something like this. What is the yellow? What is the yellow? Piece of shit. We allowed to say that?
It's all right.
Take it easy.
We understand.
Come
We
on, this
understand
is
the emotions.
ridiculous. What is this?
No, that is
stuff
messed
here?
up though. That's not.
Look at him. Look at him.
That's not the correct decision. I don't think.
Weird call. Very weird call.
Where is the yellow?
I don't think that's a yellow, Anto. They both went in.
Well, that was yellow. That was
Are
a
they
red
going to make
before,
any
Mike.
substitutions?
No, I don't think that was a red. I'm saying this one for Theo. That's not good.
So now what are you gonna do? Play with the three-man defense? You can't.
They have to change
So who's
it up.
back now? Let's see.
I wish it was Gavia that got the red.
I will take Krunic. I put Kalulu in the middle. I'll move Kalulu back on the middle and put and get somebody else on the right hand side.
What would you do? Say it again. Sorry.
I'll put Kalulu on the middle.
So three center backs?
Yeah, Kalulu and Gavia.
Three center backs?
Yeah,
It's not a
Kalulu,
bad
Gavia,
idea.
and
3-4-3.
And who?
Yeah.
Who's the other center back?
no 3-4-2. 3-4-3.
Who's other
No,
center
3-4-2.
back?
Oh yeah, 3-4-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. it has to
Who's
be,
other
obviously.
center back?
So I will put.
You have Theo.
You can put Theo in center back.
gotta
One of
stay
the only
there.
person that can
Well,
go up.
Mike, you got a red card. There's no
Slightly
good
wide.
solution right now.
Mike,
I
slightly
know, but
wide.
you can't sacrifice your attack. That's the only thing that you got
Attack,
to come
what
back in
attack?
this game. It's not like
What
it's a
attack
tight
game?
game.
We have to try
Right
to
now,
limit the
Krunic.
damage and hoping
no.
on a breakthrough.
Krunic went
You
as
see?
right back
You see?
temporarily. Or at least I
Krunic?
think
Jesus.
temporarily. I mean, you get a red card, nothing's ideal. There's no solution that you say, oh, that's great. You have to suffer somehow.
So you have to expect your wing. They have to come back and help a little bit when we are when Giroud got a yellow now too when we're not in possession. So Mason Mount got a yellow. So Giroud got a yellow. So got to be careful with Giroud too. You know what I will do? I will try to reinforce my midfield. Since Krunic moved back over there, I will probably take Diaz out and put my ex-Torino. What's his name? Oh my God! This is I'm pissed. I'm besides myself.
By the way, Juventus are going into retiro. They're going into training camp.
Yeah,
This
Training
is-
retreat, right?
yeah. They're still gonna get 3-course meals or 6-course meals. What's the retiro?
6 course?
Yeah,
Higuain's
this
not
is-
there anymore.
This is usually what lower relegation teams do to save themselves during a season. Usually you don't see it with big clubs and big teams. So they're not going to go home. They're all going to stay at their training center for a little while. They asked Allegri if he would resign. He said absolutely not, because this is a challenge.
Yeah,
and
challenge.
when the challenge is more
Very
difficult, it
expensive
becomes
challenge.
even more beautiful. By the way, the guy's got to learn to shut up. I'm sorry, but he's got to shut
Great
up.
job, Leao. That's what I see. Leao has been asked to.
Defend a little bit more.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So someone has to give it. Pobega, I think Pobega can take the spot of Brahim Diaz because Brahim does not defend. So what I will do, I will move Pobega into the 3. I will do the 3-4-3, 3-4-2. I'm sorry. Pobega inside and then leave maybe Brahim out and then leave Leao and Giroud top. You know what I mean, Marco? I will do a 4-3-2.
4-3-2.
Yeah. Since Krunic has stepped on the right, I put Pobega into the middle over there and take Brahim. Brahim is not a defender. I mean, I hate to sacrifice Brahim, but
Can't do what you gotta do, right?
yeah, maybe he's gonna wait for the end of the first half. Let's hope that we don't go down 2-0.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what? I will put this whole game in a physicality. Try to challenge them and then go after them, and especially the guys with the yellow card, and force them to do
Try
some
to
stupid
bait them,
foul,
right?
and then and hope for the second yellow and a red card, so you play on the 10-on-10. That's what I will do. Trying to exploit the NBA games. You just go after people that are already 5 foul to just to foul them out.
Foul trouble, right?
Right.
Wow. Wild
Come on.
decision. I'm seeing everyone in the comments is very upset. Mostly the sentiment online and from you guys has been that, okay, if you want to give a penalty,
Theo,
which by the
beautiful.
way, I still think it's extremely soft for a penalty, but no way should it be a penalty. And a red Giroud! Great cross in from Brahim Diaz to Olivier Giroud. Very wide,
man,
though.
I thought that was
Very wide.
in. Giroud, you gotta do better than that.
Good ball, Brahim. Great ball, Brahim. Oh, he is right in between the center backs of Chelsea. Nobody is marking him. He's got to do better.
And Theo started that run. I don't know if you guys saw.
Gotta do better.
He ran like 40
Giroud,
yards.
Giroud.
The goalkeeper was.
Shoot.
The goalkeeper was. Porca.
Oh, man.
Come on, Giroud.
That was a good chance.
You got to score that.
Come on, Benacer. He's the guy. He's a warrior.
Middle.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is your charger? Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Somebody's coming out. He's warming up on AC Milan. I don't know who's warming
You
up.
need it right now?
Not right now, right?
All right, give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to lower my price.
What? What is he doing?
He's trying to steal my charger.
Steal.
The guy doesn't even bring you a coffee machine and he's trying to steal my charger. You believe this?
Yeah, those Greeks, you can can't trust them.
All I asked for, my battery is low, and this is what I get.
Ooh,
That should be.
that's
Didn't
a
Leao
penalty.
get sent off for that?
Yeah.
In Serie A,
Yeah.
we're looking at Sarabria's. Sorry, I'm saying the Torino player.
I get confused with that.
His
thing too.
overhead kick in the match against Benfica. I swear Leao got sent off for that.
I didn't see it. But there's different rules in UEFA. Oh!
Good job, Brahim. It's good work. It's good work.
Diaz with a nice little footwork.
See, he's got a little bit more space on the right side.
Oh, he got a
He's
yellow
a little
card,
bit more
Sarabia.
open. Oh, he got a yellow?
Sarabia.
Leao did get a yellow, right? It was a second yellow.
He got a red.
It got
now.
overturned.
was
No,
a-
no,
it
it got
was a
overturned
second
to a yellow.
On the bike.
It was a
No,
second
no.
yellow.
No, it was straight, I think.
I think it was.
Oh, you're right, the second
I think it
yellow,
was the
yeah.
second yellow. So that's fair then.
Oh! Benacer is trying. Oh my gosh. Yo, they're playing.
Of course, another yellow. Look at him.
Sterling.
To Sterling?
Yeah, yellow card. There was a couple fouls in there though.
Dude, that was a very.
You know what? Milan could be very dangerous on set pieces. Set pieces could be where Milan get this game back.
There is a yellow.
Ooh,
There is a handball.
Theo was saying there was studs up. Theo was asking for stubs up. Let me see. Oh, I
That's
can't
a
see
red.
from this. I can't see from
That's
this
a
angle.
red.
One more.
Let
Here
me
will be a good
see.
chance.
You see?
No.
What are you talking about? It went on the shin.
No. Yeah, I want to give that on. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, based off the last penalty that they gave, the last red. Nah, I think yellow's fair, but I also would have thought the last one wasn't a red. So what do we know?
I should have bet on some cards.
Come on. Get a goal now. Milan have been in tough positions before. They've been good at bouncing back from them. This is a really tough one, though.
Yeah, look at this punk. Come on, man.
All right.
You know what I will do?
Right.
You know what I will do?
You see this?
Yeah, I saw Lapo Alcon just tweeted ...
Lapo's a character, huh?
Lapo.
I like to have dinner with that guy.
That's the boss of Agnelli, right?
Well, not the boss.
They're family.
He has a huge.
I know, but
he
he's
gives all the
telling
money,
him.
right? He's the.
They say Lapo is...
I like him.
He's the
I like
pockets
him.
behind the industry, right, Marco?
I like him.
But boom.
I want Tonali to score.
Giroud's going to make up for that header right now. Who they got? Mason Mount marking him? No way.
No!
What the hell was that?
Cazzo fai?
Is that Theo?
Theo.
What the hell was that?
He went straight into power.
Come on. You got to do better than... I would have let a guy that's going to cross it in. Was he trying to shoot?
Yeah, he did shoot.
He tried to shoot?
Try. My God, it went almost out of the stadium. What is he, across? The ball almost left San Siro.
The valet parking guy almost got the ball,
Yeah.
right, Anto?
On the parking lot.
Parkeraggio. The Reece James.
From bad to worse.
In other words, Donnarumma and PSG tied with Benfica still in the 32nd minute.
I can't do the calculations. What is best for this to happen? I mean,
I think
Juve is
PSG to
basically
keep winning.
out.
No,
Juventus,
stop saying
do
they're
they need to
basically.
win?
No, they just have
need
to win against
the-
PSG, Benfica.
Just. They just have to win.
Well, with the mess with it
Get rid
just
of that.
happening,
Get rid of that just.
considering it's still salvageable,
I know, but you gotta get rid of that just.
why get rid of it? They just lost to Maccabi 2-0.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
and
think
they
they're
just gotta be PSG and Benfica.
But you think they would be mathematically out, but they're not. So they're still.
I mean, they're out though.
This guy, man, is up to no good, man. This
yeah.
ref here, it's up to no good.
Relax.
It's up to no good.
Relax.
I'll tell you.
I
Yeah,
mean,
come on,
Anto,
Aldo.
it's
That's not a
foul.
yellow card.
Yeah, he
Kill the
tackled
guy.
him. It's a foul. That
That's
one's
more of a
foul.
red than what Tomori did. Than what
That's a foul.
Tomori did. Come on. Anto.
Yeah, but more so than the foul, it's just if you're in the box, they're already getting penalized, so you don't need to penalize them twice.
Doppio penalized. It's too much. I don't agree with that. You ruin the game like that.
Man.
Hey, by the
Tomori-
way, Serginho, congratulations for the goal. Once in a while, it'd be nice if you score when you've been asked to score for the
said
Italian
Jorginho.
national team.
I thought
Okay?
you said Serginho.
I was just about to
Serginho
say
Dest.
that. That's what he said.
Serginho.
Right, Dest.
Man, Tomori against his former team has not done well, huh?
At all.
He had a bad first game last week against them.
And a bad.
I know. Today it got even worse. They got to not let this get bad.
I wish that Jorginho.
Don't let this get bad.
Wish that Jorginho one was more on target, you know?
Oh, no. Former Milan man, Aubameyang, makes it 2-0. Oh, boy. This is rough.
It's no good. Can I use this?
Yeah, use it, Mike. Just do whatever you want. 2-0, Chelsea.
Listen to Matteo, synchronized football. What's synchronized, Matteo? There is nothing synchronized over
I don't
there.
think it's Matteo.
You're playing 10 against 11. Is that a Andre? Ah, Cordero.
Oh my god.
Sleeping. They're sleeping.
Yeah, no good. No good.
Yeah.
No good
I
defense.
mean, it's hard with 10 men now. Let me look at what's happening in the other games. Salzburg is beating Dinamo in the same group.
Well, Salzburg is true already.
So at the moment, Salzburg is in the top of the group with 5 points. Chelsea is in second place with 4 points. Milan is in third with 4 points. And Dinamo Zagreb is in fourth with 3 points.
So the first two only they move on? That's
Yeah.
it. We're done.
No, not yet. Not yet. Things can still change, but this group has proved to be a lot more difficult than expected. I wonder what this does if Napoli, for what it does for Napoli, if Milan and if Milan's out of Champions League,
Oh, another yellow.
it's gonna
Let me
hurt
see.
them.
Who got the yellow now? Another AC Milan player for sure. Let's see.
Yeah, I know the referee is not taking anything.
That's very bad for us because those yellow cards they're not good because we still have a bunch of other games to play. That don't get just calm down. Purely now has to just calm them down because they already the game is out of hands. So let's not get anybody injured. Let's finish the game without much of a damage in terms of yellow and reds. Watch another yellow. Go get another yellow.
This is not a fun game to watch.
I told my family that I might not want to go to this game.
What they
I
respond?
warned them. What?
What they say?
They're like, we're only gonna be there
He
for one
ruined
game.
the game.
There's like,
This
we're only
guy.
there. We want to
The
go see a
guy
Champions League
ruined
game.
the game. How can
I was
you
like, I'm
do
warning you
that?
now.
At least you
How
warned
can
them.
you
did
do
warn him.
that?
You're a
Guess I
good
was just-
sibling, Marco.
A
You
red
did your part.
card. That was not a red. It was barely even a borderline yellow. And then the
Yeah, why is he
penalty
giving
too.
so many yellow cards? Let the guys play. Oh no, Brahim has to go off. Oh, man, for Serginho Dest. Yeah, but it's not Brahim's fault. He's coming out because of the red card. Come on.
It's not good. Serginho's not a very good player.
Oh, yeah, he's pissed off.
don't
Of
like
course
him.
he's pissed off. He's right to be pissed off. He's right to be pissed off.
It's a penalty over here for PSG.
Penalty?
Yeah, I think
They
he's
gave
showing
it?
the penalty.
Did they give her? You're
I
making
don't
it
know.
up.
I don't know. I just seen it right now. The player over here.
Someone said that this referee has only ref 10 Champions League games in his
Ooh,
career.
that should be a penalty.
Let me find out if that's accurate. That would be.
Yeah,
That's a penalty.
That's definitely
That's
a
a
penalty.
Is it a penalty over there?
It looks like I didn't.
So is it better if PSG
I think
win
it's
or is
better
it better if they lose?
It's better if
Or
PSG
better if
win,
they tie.
I'm assuming it's better if PSG win. Yeah, Mbappe's taking the penalty.
Oh, let's see if they fight over who's taking the penalty.
Yeah.
Did you see today Mbappe wants to leave PSG now in January?
Every time there's something going on with this PSG.
Well, it's with him, honestly.
I think Mbappe was rumored to go to what? To Barcelona before Real Madrid?
Real Madrid,
Look, Messi.
At some point, that's what is going to
Nice watch,
happen.
Messi.
There is too much over there. Too much leadership struggle. There is Messi. There is a top gun. Then they have Neymar. And
Wow,
now you
this
got
is-
Mbappe. You get
This
too
is the
many.
referee's 10th Champions League appearance.
Oh, man.
That's actually really dumb. How did they give him such an important game?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes these guys think with, they take stuff from a hat and they pick it like that.
That's a shame. I don't
Oh,
want
he's
to
young too,
see
30
Leao
years
injured
old.
right now. I want to see Leao in the position to play next week. I do not want to injure Leao because the game is trying to limit the damage right now. Unless somebody else goes out and we score a goal, there is no way that we're gonna get this game here back. I just hope I'm wrong.
Yo, shout out Sam Rossi.
Uh-huh.
Yo, good job, Sam Rossi, telling me the referee stats. Let's see Mbappe step up for the penalty kick. Mbappe scores. What does everybody say in the comments? Is it better for PSG to win or
It's better for whoever Juve have a better chance of beating, basically. That's what it
so
is.
none of them?
But better chance of beating. So if they have a better chance of beating Benfica, then it's better if
They
PSG
don't
win.
even beat Haifa. Tel Aviv.
So then
whatever.
why are we talking
have to
about
go.
this then?
They have to
Maccabi.
go to Benfica, right? Yeah, because the first game was in Torino where they lost
Yeah.
to Juve. The PSG one will be in Torino. Not that it really matters.
Damn it.
People saying it's better if PSG do win.
Yeah, Jorginho.
Zagreb. Oh, I think we have a goal.
Zagreb.
I think Zagreb score.
Zagabria.
1-1.
Let's see if it's true. Let's see if it's true. They're checking.
No.
Zagreb 1-1.
Which is good.
Do we care for that?
All the comments are saying it's 1-1. I think it is better if they tie.
For us, for AC Milan,
Yeah.
it's better. So they don't.
Yeah, least amount of points, right?
Yeah. Man, the group got freaking difficult.
Mm-hmm.
When you looked at it on paper, I said, okay, I remember all of us saying
We beat the
Milan's
first
gonna have
place,
to-
right? AC Milan beat the first place, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did.
What?
Yeah, we beat on our.
They beat Zagreb, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it a tie?
No, we beat them.
The first game.
The first game was a tie. The second game, Milan won. I don't know the teams.
No, I think they tied the second game.
No,
I think
first
the
game was a tie. Second game was a win.
Yeah, that's what I'm. First game was a tie. Second
it
was
the
a
first
win.
one?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I
second,
remember.
Wasn't the
second game was a
opposite?
win.
No, yeah, I
Or
remember.
whatever. Either way, they have a tie. They beat. It was Dinamo that they beat.
Which is first place or last place?
Well, it changes every 2 seconds. 1 second. Let me see right now.
This is blasphemy.
Right now, they're tied for second place.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Verratti over there.
I don't know. I just the guy deflated just 80,000 people in San Siro for a jerk like this over here reffing the game. What kind of idiot is this guy here? Come on, man! Don't put garbage over here. It's just this is ridiculous.
Joe Cerati's a better ref.
Who's his cousin? What do we say his cousin is? I can't remember
Cousin?
his name.
Gianluca?
Palanca, yeah. He's
You
better.
don't remember his name?
No, I
hell?
blind.
Anto, you know what Palanca means in Italian?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yo, guys, let's run up the likes at least to 100 likes. Come on, we're sitting through this. We're sitting through this game all together.
It's hard.
How about we get
Sitting here
2,000?
talking about is harder than being
How
Milan
about we
right
get
now.
2,000 dislike for the ref, guys? Let's see if we can. If
If
we
you
can
don't like
agree
the
on
referee's,
that.
if you don't like the referee's performance, you like the stream.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah, that's
Is that a
right.
fair
That's
middle ground?
fair. That's fair.
If you don't like the referee, well, it already got to 100 likes.
We got a donazione, Marco. You want to read it?
Yes. Thank you to Anthony Lefleur, who says,
Lefleur.
I hate that the referee is trying to dictate the game already with that harsh red card on Tomori. Anthony, we agree.
Well said.
Anto, how do you
Well
say
said.
donation? Donazione?
Donazione.
Oh my god, yeah.
You speak
I
Italian.
can make up this whole language myself.
You ever
Literally, it's so
seen Kicking and
predictable.
Screaming? Where the kid's
I
like,
think a long time ago. Oh.
kid's like, how do you say spaghetti? Spaghetti.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
How do you say no? No. Man, Italian's easy.
But see, a lot of these words I just make up. It's what it is. Translate. I said meditation is meditazione.
That's like a new word. I feel
But how
like.
funny is that? I was dying. You think so? No, that's
Meditation?
that's an old school thing. Meditation.
I don't know.
That's
I feel like
a
I
really
never-
old thing.
I feel like I never heard it before. Benfica.
It's not an everyday word though.
Oh, nearly.
How do you say pizza in Italian? Pizza.
And that was a one. That was for
That's
sure.
what just said. Jacob just said it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was for sure one in Kicking and
Pizza,
Screaming.
pizza, pizza. It's not pizza.
Oh, Italian's easy.
That's how he said it too. You seen that movie?
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
part.
you remember, right? Making me feel crazy.
Oh no! What a save! Beautiful.
Look at him. Look at him. Mount. What is he laughing about?
Yo, that Rusano looks like he's 50 years old.
How come Mount cannot really do crap when he plays for the English national team?
You're just mad right now.
Right?
I don't think he starts.
He doesn't even start, I guess,
I don't
right?
think so. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Down and dirty. That's what he does. He's down and dirty. That's what he does.
I'm just annoyed with the life right
So
now.
at the moment,
Look at
no,
him.
it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. It doesn't even matter.
Oh my god! Clear the ball, man.
I think there should be another penalty for PSG, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I missed this.
You're usually
Oh, no, it's
mistaken,
not.
but let's see.
They're saying Mount starts. You guys got to stop screaming out stuff you don't know. Someone said, if the ref is a bidone, like the stream.
Yes, please. That's a great idea.
Why don't you tell the people?
I mean, what if the ref is a bidone, so you can have the like the stream because it's true. The guy is worse than a bidone. Actually, a bidone for him will be a compliment. È un bidone pieno di merda, meaning full of shit too. Come on.
Oh man.
Is there an emoji for that, Mike? Found one. Or a GIF, GIF. What do you call those?
A GIF. Un GIF. I'll create one for you, Anto, if there's none.
Wow, some technique they have. Those guys can't even freaking stop the ball. Oh my God,
They learn
how
from
pathetic.
YouTube.
Yeah, from YouTube,
From
right?
YouTube, they learn how to play,
they check the video on
Calcio.
YouTube. So why there is nothing on this guy trying to stop play out? Look.
I mean, where did he touch him?
He touched him before, and then now he's claiming that Leao put a.
Let's
his-
not get the nerves get the best of us, Anto. We gotta stay professional, right?
You're right.
I'm always right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Look at this guy.
Aubameyang, ex-Milanista too.
Ex-Milanista. Ex-Bidone. Somebody that we throw in the trash. Ex-Bidone.
He's a good player.
And all of a sudden he's
Zlatan's not happy. Man.
frustration, a lot of frustration. I don't blame them. This is really disgusting.
I expected more from this side. I expected more.
It's good to have an extra man on the field, eh? Thank you, ref. Beautiful job, ref. It's a beautiful, really. I mean, a game like this on a Champions League, you get an extra man on the field, you really make the game a lot more interesting, ref. What a piece of crap. It's unbelievable. I like to know where the rating of this guy. Where is he doing this guy? Where is he reffing to begin with? I bet you
He's gonna be a ref in Serie C next. Is his next gig.
My God.
After
Where
this
is he from, Mike?
performance.
None of my business. I mean, the game is already too late now. Where is he from, Mike? Where is he? Where does he ref normally? That I didn't mean. Where is he from?
They're UEFA refs. Everyone's
I
on
know,
UEFA.
but where is he? Greek, Italian,
What's it matter?
French,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Danish. Where is he
Matter.
from?
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't? It does matter.
Easy.
He's German.
German. Oh, mamma mia.
He's still mad about
He's
2006.
one of these guys that is never gonna give up. at the idea that we're always going to beat Germany in the tough competition.
Oh god.
Don't tell me that I'm biased and all that stuff.
Milan's
because
gonna wake up.
it has happened. It's not the first time. It's another Moreno. Okay?
Easy.
Yeah.
Milan's got to focus on themselves. It's not I don't think this represents them well. Ah, there he is.
Guys, we just been joined by our friends Mauro Fire, Enrico Bocca di Fuoco. Henry, not a good news right now because we've been penalized, unjustly penalized, from this German guy, German ref, that is still mad that Italy beat them 4 or 5 times in the World Cup, European Cup. We beat them everywhere, and now he's taking a revenge on AC Milan for no reasons. He's just ruined a game for AC Milan in the first 10 minutes of the game. I mean, how worse can he get? And it has given us so far 6 or 7 yellow card. I'm surprised that he didn't give another yellow to Gabbia. It's going to be the second. It's going to be a red one. Oh, look at him. He wants a second one. Look at him. Look at him. It's not a piece of dirt.
Oh man, no good.
Yeah. Oh, we are already on overtime. Okay, for the first half.
Extra time. It's not basketball, Anto.
Oh, hey, Koulibaly, it's one of our former Serie A acquaintance.
Anto, we're getting some support for you in the comments, saying you can't be depressed. You got to be happy and hope for more for this Milan side. What do you have to say?
I don't lose hope until the fat lady sings. Don't get me wrong, but I am very disappointed in the way that this team here has been forced to play. We've been forced to play shorts for no reasons. Give them a penalty, fine, but there is no red. A yellow will be a stretch. You cannot have them both. This guy here has punished way too much.
Oh man.
I mean, wow, I'm surprised. I thought it was given another penalty. Look at him. Look at him.
They said you gotta.
The guy we should be in October. This guy should be in Munich, just drinking himself to death at the Oktoberfest over there. And here he is, just reffing an important Champions League game, and he ruined the game for us. I'm so angry.
Philip, thank you.
Go ahead.
I want to thank Philip for his donation. Sorry, we missed it. He said, I love 100 years of Agnelli, but Lapo or John Elkan need to come in and save us.
He's right. He's right.
I think he's right too.
Come on. Can't you whistle? Thank you.
Halftime 2-0.
2-0.
Chelsea are up.
Not
you
good.
Piece of crap. Pezzo di merda. Can you translate for me?
Piece of
crap. Pezzo di merda. Sei un pezzo di merda. That's it. How the hell you get a game like this back on track? It's impossible. You have the hope that this guy makes a mistake, it gives them another yellow to them, and then you score one goal, and then maybe at the last 5 seconds of the game you end up tying the game. But I don't see this happening. This guy here is going to close his eyes regardless. Once you are.
What do you need to do? Forget about the red card. Forget about
he did
the penalty.
He took the Diaz out. He took Diaz out. I was not expecting Jorginho Dest, whatever you call him. I wanted to see Pobega inside because you still want to try to the guy. What is he going to do? He's defending. What are you doing?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's fair. I know.
What are you going to try to limit the damage? I mean, you go all the way out
because now you're not going to be able to score a goal.
You're not going to score like that.
With Brahim helps you at least try to push forward and score a goal.
Yeah, but Pobega, if you push him on the higher, you do the 4-3-2. You know what I mean? Put Pobega like you mean Pobega Benacer. Since you moved Krunic on the right hand side, you don't have to move this guy here. Serginho Dest.
Yeah.
You sacrifice already Krunic playing on the right hand side. Move Kalulu to the middle on the middle with what's his name? Galli, whatever. Oh my God, I'm just my head is just
Italian
Gabbia.
rap.
Gabbia. So it's just too much. I just
We have another donation from Akash. He says, "Hey guys, just an appreciation donation. Really enjoy your podcast. Also, which team does Mike support? Keep up the good work and best wishes."
I don't
Mike,
even know.
We're all waiting to
I
hear
don't
this
even
one.
know.
Mike,
To be
which
honest,
team you support? He always supports the
Akash.
first team player and the first team plays and whoever wins.
Akash, let me know when you find out because that's what I'm still trying to figure out.
Have you never committed
Probably
to a
not
team?
Juve or Milan.
Probably.
Yeah, you guys are playing horrible right now. I can't be supporting a losing team. What do I look like, a loser?
What about Manchester United?
I said no losing teams, Anton. What don't you understand?
Oh boy.
Napoli looking extraordinary right now, so I wouldn't be. I'd be pretty keen to be supporting them.
You know, at this point, I got to tell you something. It's not that important whichever
Mike,
team Mike supports because at the end of the day,
I'm gonna swap the next week anyway.
Well, you know why? You nearly committed to Napoli a couple years ago.
Yeah, but then
That would have been good. That would
Then
have
I
you would have had a good time
and
right
I
now.
don't choke when the pressure is high.
You don't choke, Mike.
No.
When we play in foosball, if you don't score a goal, bro, that's it. You shut up. You become Mr. Frozen.
Hey, by the way, what happened yesterday at football? I heard that you guys spanked both of you. Bit,
Who told you this?
From Antonio,
Lies.
from Antonio Bocca di Fuoco.
Who's
Maro
Antonio?
Fire over here.
You're talking in third person? From Antonio.
What do you say, Maro Fire? Did we spank them yesterday? No. Oh, the fire is quiet. It's not. It's the flames. The flames are on check.
You gotta blow on it so I can.
Yeah.
It is fair. We got Antonio. You guys smacked us around. You
Wow.
smacked us around
Yeah.
yesterday. It was a bad day.
Guys, Maro Fire yesterday. What did they? Yeah, those two. I don't know. Oh, D2. They call them. We call them D2. Dumb and Dumbers. Anyway, yesterday Maro
Love
Fire.
getting a cute nickname.
Maro Fire. He took a ball from the forward line. He passed it back to the midfield and he scored on Marco. Marco was it? Where's the ball? And Mike was
Thanks, Marco.
was on a shock for
We're teammates. This guy's
for
throwing me under the
15
bus.
minutes.
I wasn't looking surprised.
Yeah, and Marco was telling Mike, Mike, you want to just move this a little bit over here, a little bit over there. And Mike was a
You guys
mess
had one.
yesterday.
You guys had one good day. Relax.
Oh wait, Mike,
I'm
you
happy
are you're an Olympiacos fan.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
In Greece, yeah.
So tell the people.
Yeah, I mean, in Greece, I support Olympiacos, but in Serie, I don't really have a set team.
All right, let's talk some other news while we wait at halftime and try to forget about our Italian teams in Champions League today. Cioffi got sacked from Hellas Verona. He's the fourth coach after Mihajlovic at Bologna, Stroppa at Monza, and Giampaolo at Sampdoria. Not surprised. This is probably the least surprising sacking of the year. Sorry, Antonio is just checking the penalty once again. I swear to you, by the way, I know I say it's 100% not a red card. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely not right.
I mean, the more I see it, the more I don't even think it's a penalty. Either way, Cioffi sacked by Hellas Verona. They're talking about Diego Lopez as the potential replacement for him at Verona. Verona ruined such a beautiful thing that they did last year.
They sold everybody.
Verona used to be a place where they would always challenge. They were beating big teams. They were finishing higher up in the table. They had great players like Caprari and Gio Simeone, who accounted for, I think, 60% or over 50%. I think it was 60% of their goals. They sacked them, and then they got rid of Igor. She says it's a penalty and a red card.
She said it. And a red card?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. And they got rid of Tudor, who was their coach, who for me was really the genius behind the rest of the team. And they got Cioffi, who anyone who's ever watched the Trophy team, I could have told you that this guy would have been sacked.
I kind of disagree with you on Cioffi because Cioffi did a great job. Cioffi did a great job in Udinese. Was
a
he
great
coach
job in Udinese.
He was doing well.
Look at Udinese now once they got rid of him.
I know,
With
but
Sottil.
before
They did not do a great job.
What did they finish last year?
They didn't play good football.
His style was so bad. Look at the team that he had. This team, this Udinese side is even worse than last year's, and they're doing better.
What do you mean worse?
They sold Molina.
All right, let's not exaggerate. I like to see what the Christina says over here. Is that a penalty? Yes, no. What is she saying? The ref, the ref of the refs.
The ref of the refs.
Oh, she said it should not have been a penalty.
You see? You see?
It should have been a pass.
This is a joke.
So not even a red then, right?
We should
This
actually be
joke.
listening to the audio. We'll catch
This
it. We'll
is a
catch it on
joke.
Twitter when
this
it's the
is just
truth.
disgusting, despicable.
Mike,
what they did.
who do you stand with? Antonio and I are disagreeing.
On what?
Trophy.
Oh, that if he's a good coach? No, no, I don't think he has what it takes to. He's not a good enough coach to be coaching a mid-table team. I think he'd be a coach for someone maybe trying to stay up, to be not looking to go to Serie B, or a coach like
Mike,
that.
this guy joined Verona
Because he plays scrappy.
Verona
He plays scrappy football.
But wait a moment, Verona added a full squad before this guy here joined the team. As soon as he joined, they started to sell right in front of him.
But it's not
nothing
even
but
that.
the top play. They
But
sold just about everybody.
I get what you're saying. I know,
that's fair.
With nothing.
That's fair.
They show some players, but if you see them play, they don't play good football. They play very bad compared to last season. But
those are the
very
players
bad.
that is available to himself. What does he have in Verona? Who's the difference maker in Verona right now? Nobody. They got nobody left.
But the way they're playing,
Maybe they got the locker
football.
room guys. They're going to be the next one to step up on the field.
Even at Udine, he didn't play very good football. He's not a coach I would bring good football in the thing.
Mike,
He just hopes that he doesn't concede and wishes for a goal.
I think the management and the ownership of Verona, it's there to blame. I don't think I would put the full blame square on Cioffi.
Have you watched any Verona games this season?
On and off, I watch some highlights.
Their style is terrible.
They don't play good football. It's hard.
Anyway,
it's hard to watch.
He's gone. Another coach who is coming in who seems like he has a bright future. Daniele De Rossi has taken over as the coach of Spal. His first time in charge. Serie B side. Great job to see him actually get his start. He's following in his father's footsteps, who his father was a Primavera coach. I think Alberto was his name. He was a coach for a long, long time at Roma. And the move comes because Joe Tacopina, owner of Spal, knows him from his time at Roma when he was vice president at Roma. About 13 years, I think he said that they've known each other. And the one funny little thing, we were talking to Joe before, he said he speaks perfect English. He said he speaks amazing English, which I was not expecting. What do you think about Daniele De Rossi?
I like him. He was a leader in Roma when when he was playing with Totti, and even after Totti was the one that took the gavel from Totti, and he continued on the leadership role, and it was a pleasure watching him play on the national team too. I mean, De Rossi was a classy player. I mean, he left everything on the field. He never slacked off. You never seen De Rossi, just giving less than 100% every time that he played the game. And I think I wish him well. And let's see what happened. I mean, I got no bad memories about De Rossi. I don't remember something that I can say, oh, De Rossi screwed this up or did this. During this game he did A, B, C, and D. No, De Rossi has been a leader. He had leadership in the field and out of the field. So I don't remember any bad no bad news for him.
If there was one guy I want to do well, it's him. Yep. Like if there's one former player, I'm not the type that I really love when I see former players right away take over jobs, especially in high positions, because I feel like they never have the chance to like fail forward. Yeah. I think starting in Serie B is a good job by De Rossi. And what comes to mind is I remember watching the Italy documentary when they won the Euros, and he used to put the cones out for the Italian national team. And they asked him like, oh, shouldn't this be like above you? You know, you're Daniele De Rossi. You won the World Cup. You played at Roma for so many years. Mm-hmm. He said, no. That's Daniele De Rossi, the player. The coach, Daniele De Rossi, hasn't done anything. I should be carrying the cones. I should be picking up the pennies. I should be putting everything back. That's just, for me, a testament to the character that it is. He doesn't think that he needs to be handed anything, and he's got to start lower to be able to build up. And I think he'll make sure that his teams are always well coached and well positioned.
I agree with that, and he also kind of reminds me of wanting to succeed. Just like I feel like I have similar feelings to him, like I have with Gattuso. I like Gattuso, and I feel like he gives me similar energy. So that you go to war with him. If you're with him on his side, he'll die for you. And yeah, just like you said, he's so humble, and that you love him even more. So I think this is a great spot. I don't like when coaches like Pirlo, they already get the power immediately, and it's not deserved. You're starting off as a coach. You're not a player anymore. This is a different career path.
What do you want?
So
What's your problem with Pirlo? What's your problem with Pirlo?
Just said it.
I'm not saying it's his fault.
He just explained it.
I'm
Okay.
saying
Promise.
he just got his license and you're already coaching a top team like
Yeah,
Juventus.
but
You didn't earn your stripes.
He took over a team that had just won the league.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He took over a team that had
It's
won
crazy.
the league already. You know how much pressure it is?
I'm not blaming
You need-
him. I
think
blame
a young
the people that hired him.
A young coach needs to come in and be okay with making mistakes, in my opinion.
And why don't we switch again to the headline of what happened between Chelsea and AC Milan? Because this is very important.
I don't know what to talk about the referee.
I want to say one more thing about De
completely
Rossi.
switched
Let me just say
everything.
one more thing about De Rossi. De Rossi, even when he came to United States and Roma came to the United States, he was very available to sign autograph, to take pictures.
That's a
nice
sign of a great
guy.
coach.
Nice guy.
I'm sure he has a
all
lot
the
of
way
calluses
around.
on his hands 'cause he's a good man.
Let's go back. I want to see the headline at the end of the game today and tomorrow. What they're going to say about this crappy ad of this ref that we have right now, reffing the second half of AC Milan and Chelsea.
Shakhtar
This is
Donetsk
really
has scored against Real Madrid.
Yo, guys.
1-0?
Yeah.
This guy should be sacked. He should be forbidden to be reffing.
To eat any further.
This is disgusting. You ruin a game.
right,
man.
all right,
It's not
Anto.
all right.
We got
All
you.
right. I like to see if Juventus will,
well, they
was
just
going to
lost
be penalized
1-0.
like that.
Margo, I have a sponsorship. You want to bring it up?
Okay, yeah, let's do it right now. Before the half begins, before the second half begins, we do have a sponsorship. We have an ad that we're going to play for OneFootball. So let's start that right now. You guys already know no one brings you closer to Serie A than OneFootball. They are back sponsoring and keeping our content going because there are more digital video moments that you could potentially receive and pack if you use the link in our description below.
Oh, Marco, I am so excited. There's some great golazos this week, and I'm sure OneFootball, they're smart. They're smart company.
What
They're
do
gonna
you
put
want?
some
What-
beautiful goals.
If I was in charge, I'm
Yeah.
not, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It could happen. It could make it happen. Let me know. What goal would you get if you were in charge of picking which moment you want?
The thing is, how could you not pick Mattia Destro's bicycle kick to put Empoli 1-0 versus Torino?
Could you ever do a bicycle
Dude.
kick in your life?
I could definitely do it.
You can never do it. Not even in like a bouncy house
No, I could
or in a
defi-
pool.
I
You can
could
never
do
do a
it.
bicycle kick.
I think once I make contact, it's just not gonna go on target. But I think I can make contact with the
If
ball.
you even hit the ball, I would be impressed.
No, I could definitely hit the
Let
ball.
us know
I could
if we
definitely
should
hit the
film
ball.
this. Mike, are you up for the challenge? You film you doing a bicycle kick.
I can take as many
there's
shots
gonna-
as I want.
There's going to
right?
be a counter of how many it takes you to hit it.
Okay, I just have to hit one. It could be a billion.
Okay.
though, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's going to be a number there on how many it takes.
That's fine. I know
I'm
I can
fine
do
with that.
one. I'll
I
be
will
there all
tell
day
you-
if I have to be.
I will tell you what moment I want. I want Lukman's celebration. I don't know if that's possible, but I want, he got a yellow card, which is BS
Yeah,
that he
it
got a
was.
yellow
It
card for
was.
that. It
It
was
was.
ridiculous. I want that moment just to remember it. It did really good on our Twitter, by the way, when we posted it. So that's a nice little moment that I think I would cherish.
It might be Marco because it's just it's not goals, it's moments. So it could be anything. It could be saves, it could be celebrations, it could be goals, it can be assists, it could be so many different things. So it'll be interesting to see within the next coming weeks if we do see our moments up there on the site.
And listen, you might have to act quick because if you want like an Allegri moment, he might not be there for much longer. So make sure you click the link in the top of our description.
Check that out
As always,
quick.
thank you to OneFootball. No one brings you closer to Serie A than them.
Back to the podcast.
All right, we are back. The Milan game did not begin yet. We're checking out this goal from Shakhtar Donetsk against Real Madrid. Man, even the big guys full sometimes, it seems like. Game not over yet. Anto, how do you feel? Any second half changes?
And that changes. The changes is that we just listened to the referees, the one of the referees that is right? What's her name again?
Christian Zio.
Yeah. So Christina, she rightly said that according to her, which is a referee, the foul was not even a foul on Tomori, and it's like a double stabbing. You get a foul, and you get even the red card.
Double
This is
punishment, right?
Yeah, I mean
Too much.
that's not right. This is not right. Okay, I'm gonna stop crying because there's nothing that I can do. I cannot really change what's going on over there, but that's not right.
So
Okay?
what do you think needs to happen in the second half?
What is it need to happen? That he's gonna just regret what he did. He's gonna give couple
What
red,
does Milan
couple
have
red
to
cards.
do?
Give
What
couple
does
red
Milan-
cards. Give couple red cards to the Chelsea players and make up for the shit that you did in the first half. I'm sorry, guys.
What
but I'm
changes
so
do
bitter.
Milan need to make?
What change?
Any changes?
I'll bring Pobega back in. I mean, what is it that we need to do? Bring Pobega back in.
Anto so bitter, have a beat it, right?
Yeah, bring Pobega back in, and I don't know who you're gonna take out. Maybe take a.
Ooh.
I should never have brought the Serginho
Say it
Dest. Serginho Dest should never be brought in. It's not
Who are
that
you
player
bringing in
that-
instead? You don't have a lot of options, Anto. You have Calabria out.
You want me to read your
Florenzi's
options?
in New York.
Yeah.
But we should have invited Florenzi to the studio.
Pobega was the right stop to
You
do.
have
but,
on the bench. You have a lot of options. You have Rebic, Origi, Messias, Pobega.
you have to bring them in because
Yeah.
at some point you have to give them some a break to the people on the field. But definitely Giroud's going to come out for the next in the second half. Maybe
believe
let him
you-
play another 10 minutes and then take Giroud out.
I believe Rebic has
For
the
Origi.
best goal scoring to minute ratio in Serie A. I think it was like a goal every 49 minutes prior to the Juve match. I remember that being
Well,
the stat.
bring Rebic just to take Origi.
I like Rebic.
Yeah, Leao will leave him in for a little bit more, but Origi and Rebic for Leao and what's his name and the Giroud. So not because they're gonna make a difference. Only if Chelsea gets somebody with a red card, then I'll take my chances. But right now, I'll leave them. I'll let them play another 10-15 minutes and then starting to make this up. Definitely Origi and Rebic, just to give a breather to Giroud and company and what's his name over there and Leao.
You know, Giroud has started in every single match for Milan.
It's sad. It's sad because he ruined the game for us. This guy here, he's really ruining
Giroud.
the game. No, the ref.
Yeah, you're still on that.
Yeah, I am.
You
I'm
just
Alan's
said
gonna
that you
stub
were
his
not-
toe
That's
on his
not
bed
right.
and he's gonna blame the ref. Instead of blaming me, he's gonna blame
When
the
the
ref.
TV doesn't work, he's stupid ref.
It's like you're
Stupid ref.
deflating the expectation of 80,000 people, actually millions, because AC Milan has got millions and millions of followers.
My
all over
family
the
should
world.
ask for their money back.
I know,
Right?
I know. What about me?
The ref should pay the
I
money.
cancel. I
What
quit
about
my
me?
I quit my job to be watching this, and then
You
I
have a
get
lot of
referee
jobs to quit on.
this stupid ref doing this crap.
The referee should pay you for the
Maybe I
job.
should send him the bill.
Invoice him, yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Anyway, on to what we can try to control here.
Yeah, give him another penalty. Come on, ref. Hey, it's a penalty.
Offsides.
Look at that. It's a
Offsides.
penalty.
That's offside.
He ref. Oops.
Referee
Oops.
gave offside.
Take it back.
Oh boy.
Check that. It's not. According to, I don't see him.
They called him
watch.
offsides. The referee, the linesman. Right, Cole? So, Anto, I told you the news about Mbappe before. Mm-hmm. We made this graphic because they say he wants to leave in January. Wanted to just get your reaction from it. We thought maybe Sampdoria could be a good team for him to join.
You know what? You guys are rumored to take Savage. Why don't you take Mbappe?
No, we're
All
saying.
right,
what do you think?
Sampdoria.
They got nice focaccia over there, I heard.
Yeah, everything is possible. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see it.
Maybe the ref will go there instead.
So we put as the caption, if Mbappe really wants to be considered the GOAT, he joined Sampdoria in January
And
and
bring
make
them
them
to the
win
Champions League.
Scudetto.
Oh, come on.
It's okay. At least AC Milan is not. They're not disgracing themselves. They're trying 10 against 11. They actually have 12 against 10 because the ref is against us too.
All right.
This piece of crap. It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. They let these idiots coaching. Reffing. It's ridiculous.
I think if you say it another 15 times, it'll change
Yeah,
it.
I hope it's gonna sink in.
Let that sink in.
Maybe you got a makeup call coming.
Make-up call? I don't think so. The guy's deaf. This takes credibility away from the German leagues because they have this idiot over here reffing. What kind of a league is that?
Oh, no.
If they needed less
Wow.
credibility already, right, Anto?
Look at this Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Ay. Too much beers.
Gallagher.
I'm surprised he didn't get a penalty.
If he was Italian, his name would be Gaglione.
Gallina.
Galileo.
Yeah, Galileo. Come on. That's way over too much of a stretch. Galileo, you got... look what a lucky bastard, the guy.
Gagliolo. Oh, there's a player, Gagliolo, right? Could be that. Gallagher.
You know, Giroud is becoming one of my favorite players.
How come?
because I see the way he hassle with the ball, without the ball. He goes attacking the goalkeeper and he double teams. And look at this. No, he's the only one running just to make up for pressing. Look at Koulibaly. All of a sudden, Koulibaly. Wow. So impressed. Wow, James Bond.
Do you see any way Milan could get back into this game?
Not now. I said to you, I need a red card.
Unless they change refs right Anto.
Yeah.
Don't encourage him, Mike.
You never know. He might get hurt.
They had one chance, but
The guy might get hurt. He might get hurt.
a few slide tackle. Huh?
What do you think about Champions League campaign? How much do you care about going forward right now at this point in the competition?
I do care. Are you crazy?
I'm asking. I just asked you a question.
I do care going forward. We have the team. We can compete. I mean, one
It's a foul.
It's every year is something. Last year it was something else. We got penalized too last year.
Can't
Am
blame
I
the refs every
complaining?
year, though.
No.
Yes, you are
That's
here
exactly what you're
complaining.
doing.
But that's too much.
You talked about the
Too
ref 20
much.
times.
Where is the yellow to this guy here now? It was going through.
So?
Listen, when it's blatantly
Okay. Forget about
problem.
the referee. We understand.
Okay.
I'm saying
Milan's
going
performance.
forward.
I want to compete. I want to make go to the next round. I think we can still do it. We have the team. There is no reasons why we shouldn't move forward. One of those teams is gonna foul. They're gonna get slapped at some point. I mean, with the hope that we don't get an idiot like this again ref in the game. We still have it. What did we do to deserve this? I mean, what have we done to deserve this garbage over here?
I thought you're like
That's
you're
too
like
much.
one of those
No,
dolls
that's too
that I keep
much.
pressing the same button and you just keep saying the same
too
thing.
much. That's too much. People, they play, millions of people, they pay and they dropped what they were doing to watch the game and have this guy here ruin the game. Too much.
Mike, what do you think? You think Milan can still get themselves into this game?
I mean, if they get a goal before the 70th minute, 100%. But it just
I'm not seeing the style
they're
right
not
now.
playing. They're not playing good football right now. They had one decent chance a few minutes ago, but if they don't get a goal or they don't start playing good, I don't see two goals magically scoring.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be very difficult.
Honestly, I don't actually understand the Serginho Dest going inside for
it's
Brahim
stupid.
Diaz.
That's
I mean,
dumb.
you're 2-0 down.
Yeah, you need
Dest
goals.
has shown that he's not even that great of a defender.
He's not a good defender.
You
He's
go
not
to a
good
four-man
attacker
back
either.
line. It's like, honestly, what's the point of that?
He's
What
a
if
below average player.
Dest is playing?
Brahim was doing well. I think he actually brought something going
But
forward.
Marco, let me explain to you the move of Dest. So what he did is sacrifice Krunic on the right hand side, playing right of Kalulu. And Kalulu is moving to the middle, and Dest is
No, I
it's the
understand.
speed. He's got the
I
speed
understand the
eventually to take
move,
the guy one-on-one,
but it's just a defensive mood when you're already losing 2-0 in a
Right.
game.
That's
what
why I was
happens when
hoping.
the ref gives
You
a
might
red
as well
card.
try to lose it on your terms. Try to at least score a
That's
goal.
why I was hoping for Babeka because he can take the shot from outside. He's got.
I know.
he's got skills.
I actually don't get that move. I don't get the entrance
Surprising.
of Serginho Dest.
Bless you.
Thank you. Unlucky for a kid like Brahim who started the game well as well. Did good against Juve. Started the game good.
Oh my gosh.
Was finding his space. Sent a great cross into Giroud for that header. If you remember. Oh wow. Kovacic.
Offsides, it would have been.
Good save, Tadrushanu.
It was offside.
Had to have been offsides. Either way, good save from Tadrushanu. But at these moments, like you have to be
Handball?
clinical.
What
Just
about with
keep
the yellow?
playing.
What happened
Just
with the
keep
yellow? What
playing,
happened with the
though.
yellow?
But just keep
What
playing.
happened with the yellow? He did it intentionally. What happened with
No,
the yellow?
he didn't do it
Asshole.
intentionally.
Relax, on.
Come on,
He didn't do it intentional.
Marco. The hands was like this.
No, he's like this.
Not intentional.
No.
Anto thinks everyone's against him right now.
It actually wasn't even offsides.
It wasn't.
No.
Anto, we're here for you. Whatever happens. I'll take you.
No, but
I'll
what I
take
was
you for some nice gelato after if you want.
what I was saying
cheer
is
you up.
at this level, you have to be clinical. That cross into Giroud was such a good opportunity. I mean, he had a free header. The best teams, the teams that really go far in these competitions, the Real Madrids, the ones that win when you feel like they don't even deserve to, it's because when they get one opportunity, they're cool like ice. You know, their veins are cold.
Ice in their veins.
Ice in their veins.
Marco Giroud, he did a good header. I mean, he just went up.
He didn't do a good header.
Just a little bit out of the...
A little bit?
I think at this point, Rebic has to be added to it.
Absolutely.
Ay. You have to leave the speed on the field, and you have to just sacrifice somebody else.
Who would you sacrifice, Anto? Be the coach for once.
Look at him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, James. Come on, James Bond. Nothing, Marco. It's already done. I mean, it's, as I said, Rebic is going to come in for Leao, and
Rebic is absolutely needed.
And then I will put Pobega in for Giroud, and just take don't leave the forward doesn't exist for us anymore. Just take just go in hard and hope for a rebound, for a deflection or a penalty or a red card for them. There's a penalty against Chelsea, guys.
No, not against Chelsea.
They
not
are
against Chelsea.
I'm sorry, PSG.
Don't get people too excited.
Sorry.
We have a second TV checking
against PSG?
Checking PSG against Benfica.
Looks Feshenko is watching a game with Maldini and Massaro.
Oh, bro. Was that Verratti?
Yeah, Verratti, yeah.
Yo, Verratti, that was a stupid challenge. That was really
The guy's
stupid.
going backwards.
That was really stupid.
Penalty.
Yeah,
Penalty from
has to
Benfica.
be.
That's not good, actually.
If they
Why?
score.
That's not good.
It's gonna go for Juventus?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, not that it really matters.
I mean, if we think Juve are going to get
Yeah, it
top
doesn't
spot,
matter.
then a tie would be better in this case. No,
If
they're still
we think they can-
mathematically, they're still there.
Mathematically, Salernitana can win
Verratti
the league
always
too,
gives up.
but
Verratti always gives us stupid fouls.
let's
He
be
loves
honest.
doing those.
Come on, Leao. Do some magic, Leao. Corner kick. See, you need an opportunity like this. It needs to be some sort of set piece that goes your way and you score. They need the goal now. They need the goal now. Come on. Come on.
Is that João Mario taking it? Remember João Mario?
Come on.
Ex-Inter
Legend.
legend.
Gijo's going to save it.
Gigi gonna save that?
Gigi,
definitely.
Antos, save or
Definitely.
no?
Not
Marco,
even a
save?
question.
Gijo's
Not even a
gonna save it.
question.
Enrico, save or no?
Not even a question.
You guys
Come
are all
on.
wrong. You guys
Header
are all
from
wrong.
Giroud.
I
You
know.
guys are all wrong. 1, 2, 3 wrong people right here.
Nah, Tonali,
Tonali,
dai,
come on,
dai.
Tonali.
Enrico,
He
you bet with
dribbles
cards.
the ball
bet with
directly
this.
out.
You bet with cards. Bet with this. I want to take your money. No.
Over there, that doesn't count. Look at that. Look at that. What about the hands? 2 times the hands on. 2 times. That doesn't count?
How much money? And they score João Mario.
João Mario scores 1-1 Benfica
I don't watch
in
it.
Paris.
Did he, what, I haven't
If
missed
you
the
see
penalty.
the
How
glass
did he
half
do
full,
it?
it's good for Juventus. It's a
Great
tie.
penalty. There's no glass half full. There's no glass.
Who's got the glass?
There's no glass.
The referee from the Milan game's got the glass.
Yeah, full of beer. Yeah, it's October, guys. Oktoberfest.
Vera Peroni.
Yeah.
Wow, he hit in the middle. Anto, you're always right, I swear. He hit in the middle, just like you always
Mamma
say.
mia.
You're a maestro.
Come on, Serginho Dest. Let's go. This year, we're going to do it. Look at this. Come on.
Oh, wonderful. Gazzetta is saying that it could be a long injury for Di Maria.
Oh,
Yep.
man, that's no good. They don't give us
That's what happened when you get 40 years old. You sign 40 years old people.
You're used to it, Anto. Giroud, how was it?
No.
Oh,
Serginho
Dest.
Dest. What a waste.
Oh, my God. At
waste.
least on target, Paisa.
What a waste.
Look at
Shot
that move
from
by
Leao
Leao. Beautiful. No.
Look at that, James.
At least on target.
Mamma mia, what a waste.
That was kind of
At
close.
what point does he put Rebic or at least Rebic? Origi okay if he's waiting.
How long you want to wait though, man? You need 2 goals.
No CDK as well.
Oh, look at this guy. He got hurt. Look at that
Chidicapa.
poor kid.
De Catalare is not on the bench. So I think it is Pobega, between Pobega and Rebic. Those are the only real 2 that I could see making any sort of difference for Milan at this point.
I would put Rebic in
Yeah,
at the
for
beginning.
who? For who?
I take Giroud out.
Giroud,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't keep him in?
No.
No.
No, Giroud has been playing too many minutes. And Rebic can make something happen. Look at this guy. I cannot.
But you don't think you could throw? Yeah, I guess you can't at this point. You can't throw in another one.
Take Giroud out. Giroud has lagged so many minutes, Marco. I mean,
And who else? Krunic for Pobega?
well, I will leave Krunic a little bit more and
Tonali?
Tonali definitely. Either Tonali or Benacer for Pobega.
Tonali or Benacer.
Yeah.
We need to see these moves happen soon.
Guys, Mbappe is now PSG's all-time leading UCL goal scorer at 23 years old. That's mental. But then
Pobega's
again,
coming in.
They're new to Champions League, right?
Oh, look at this guy. He must have been so hurt.
Pobega, I don't know who he's coming in for, but he is stepping in. I would have thought it would be Krunic. He's saying Tonali or Benacer.
Either or.
Krunic.
I think he did good. I thought he did good in the Juventus game.
Krunic?
Not Krunic,
What'd you say?
Pobega.
Oh.
Oh, it is Benacer.
I told you.
You're right.
Out.
Benacer comes off. Pobega's in. Come on, Pobega. You know why? You don't have Salamakers. He's the one that scores in Champions League. And Rebic is on for Giroud. All right, so pretty much the exact calls that we asked for. Let's see a reaction. Come on.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Kick or cheek? What is it?
Cheek.
Cheek. Chicken. Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Long
Sounds
name.
like a sandwich. Ruben? Like a Ruben?
Like a Reuben sandwich?
Yeah. Mike, what's inside a
Yeah,
Ruben
I know.
sandwich?
I know
What's inside a Ruben
Salamakers is
sandwich?
injured. I'm
Is it
saying they need
pastrami?
him because he scored. How many goals? He has got
Hey,
like 2
do you know
goals.
what's inside a Ruben sandwich? Ruben? Yeah, Messias too. You're right, but I don't think it's 100% ready, Henry.
Yeah, Junior Messias is on the bench. He's just coming back.
Corned beef, Anton, not
Corned
pastrami.
beef.
I was close.
The game has not been. Good.
No, not at all.
This is not. Milan are not finding themselves a way to get back into this match so far.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's legit
Serginho
no
Dest-
point of bringing in Dest though.
Dest
There's literally no
has
point.
done more bad than good.
Brahim should have just stayed on.
No, Marco, I don't see Brahim staying in and making a difference. Brahim, as I said to you, he will run offensively. Offensively, will run. It will just take 1 or 2 people at the same time and open up a nice break. But defensively, it's not.
But what are you doing defensively? Holding on to a 2-0
we don't need to
loss at home?
defend. No, that's what I'm saying. But we need somebody that is an hybrid that can do both. You know, Pobega was one of them. That's why I was not hoping for this Serginho Dest. That guy is just not ready for the big stage yet. So I think he's more of a utility player than anything else right now. So nevertheless, you never know.
I just don't think it was the right strategy.
Let's see if something happens with like Mike said. They have to score on the 70 minutes. Mike, if we don't score on the 70 minutes, we're toast, right?
No, I mean, they could score 2 in the 80th, but I'm just saying it's going to be very unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not playing good enough for them to
Mike,
score
are
a
you
goal.
playing good if you've been penalized for the first? you are playing against 12 people, with the ref included. How the hell are you going to play good? You're spending a lot more energy
So what do you want me to say, Anto?
try
What do
to
you want me to
plug
say? It's over?
the spaces that they get open in front of you.
I'm trying to be optimistic, Anto.
Thank you
what
for
do
your
you want me to
donation,
do?
Fedya. It says Antonio is the GOAT of IFTV. Forza Juve and Forza Milan.
You know what a goat is, Henry?
That's
You
a
had
goat.
them in Pozzalo, no?
Una capra. Enrico said a
Una
goat is una capra.
He's right.
A
GOAT
capra.
stands for the greatest of all time.
And Anto,
What was his name? What's his name?
Fedja.
Fedia.
And Anto, what sound do goats make?
Fedia's my buddy. Fedia, you were invited over here to the studio to the
Fedja says
podcast.
Forza Juve and Forza Milan.
It's okay. It's good. I can take that. I can take that. It's a tifoso. You know, you don't have to be an AC Milan fan to be my friend or.
No?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm available. I'm open. I'm to anything.
you're friends with all of
we
us.
actually like to take people that hate us too because that means that they care about the game. Henry, the bottom line is we have nothing but smart fans over here. Way too smart. Otherwise, you're not going to watch this podcast. Those Brian Marco, am I right or wrong? Yeah, I'm
You've
not
never
making
been
this
more
thing
right
up.
about anything.
The only thing
in
is
your
that they
life.
have to pay attention to Mike once in a while. But other than that, we have spectacular fans over here.
My favorite thing was you when we were out of a podcast. You said, "Too bad you're stuck with the boring guys of Peter, Mike, and Marco."
Who said that?
You said that
Oh,
He didn't say my name.
when you were feeding the goats.
you're right. Oh, shoot.
Oh no, that's when you were in Arizona or
Damn,
something.
Jack- Jacob scored.
When
That
I
was
was in
great.
Arizona, you're right.
Arizona.
Madonna.
Oh.
No, he just got in. He got a yellow.
Your buddy Chuck is in the comments.
Hey, Chuck, what's up? Chuck is my buddy. Chuck said that I was a goat, right? You see? You
Chuck
see?
said
Hey,
a lot
Chuck,
of nice
I saw him on his phone.
Chuck,
he
those
sent
guys,
that
they were
message.
trying to say that I sent the message about me being the goat of myself, right?
You're the goat of
But
yourself?
I'm not a goat. I mean, I feed the goat
You're
too.
a
Once
sheep.
in a while, I feed
You're
the
not a
goat.
goat.
But Chuck, you're a good kid. I like Chuck. Is he Chuck as an AC Milan fan?
I'm
Even
not
if
sure.
it's not,
You
even
could
if it's
ask him.
not, Chuck is one of the best guys that we know.
He's
over
saying
here.
Anto the GOAT. So for context, Chuck left a few comments on the podcast before the last one, and we had sent them in the group chat. I'll read off Chuck's messages real quick. He said, Antonio is a top scholar of his generation. Man is truly ahead of our time. It's a pleasure just to be able to listen and soak up decades of knowledge from Antonio.
He's not a philosopher.
Antonio, the man, the myth, the legend, hero-like figure. He bleeds black and red. He sleeps and breathes calcio. He can win with anyone. He doesn't need the big superstars. He'll pick up the scraps. Antonio is a GOAT. Listening to Anto is like hearing the prophet sent from the heavens. The man sees the future. Antonio is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. I love seeing the look in Marco and Mike's eyes when Antonio educates and tells them what's what.
Yeah, those two boring guys.
How much
You're
did you
right,
pay-
Chuck.
how much
Chuck,
you-
well said. Chuck, well said.
How much did you pay? Why are you shouting?
Nothing.
How
nah.
much did you pay him to say that?
I didn't pay Chuck a dime. Actually, Chuck, if anything, if you are around in the neighborhood, Marco is going to text you my phone number and you can just call us. And then,
And if you live far, Anto will pay for your ticket first class to come here.
that's okay too. I can
So
take
for
that. Chuck is
context-
a nice guy.
For context, the reason why Mike is calling him Chuck is because once I was sent in the group chat, I'm going to read you word for word the messages. Peter Curto, 3 laughing emojis. Chuck, a.k.a. Antonio.
You
My
see?
dad replied, "What is he drinking?" Antonio replied, "He's invited on the podcast." And Mike's reply to Antonio was, "Antonio, you're already on the podcast, Chuck." So
You see?
Do you
see?
understand that, Anto?
Yeah, they thought
I
that
try to
Chuck-
use your let
No,
you
they
use
thought
your
that
brain a
Chuck
little
is
bit when I
me
send a
sending
message.
messages. I don't even know. Oh, hey guys, breaking news. We got some nice wine over here. So, Bocca di Fuoco. I gotta tell you something, guys. Our friend Harry, why don't you come 2 seconds over here just to say hi? Come on, come over here. Bocca di Fuoco.
Enrico, when you were younger,
Guys,
did people make fun of your
Bocca di
last name?
Fuoco.
Or
Bocca
no?
di Fuoco makes some of the best handmade wine. He's the goat.
You
He's
mean
the goat
foot-
of the wine.
foot made,
He's
Anto.
an
They
AC
step
Milan
on
fan.
it.
They can see you and come closer over here. Come closer. Say
He
hello.
uses his
Say
feet to make them, Anto,
hello,
not
everybody.
handmade.
Bocca di Fuoco, guys. Means
Bocca di Fuoco.
mouth of fire.
you do have an amazing
Anto.
last
Fun
name.
of me.
Anto.
Yeah, no, it is the
Anto.
truth. I'm translating.
Enrico, did you get teased when you were younger in elementary school for your last name? They called you. No, really?
No, never.
Chelsea
Wow.
Skyda.
I have a nickname.
What's your nickname?
Blocco.
Blocco,
And
what
does
is that?
mean? Blocco.
Blocco is
black, concrete black.
concrete.
What does that mean?
Concrete black because he's solid. Enrico is solid.
Because you're strong?
Yeah, he's strong.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So,
man.
Blocco.
69th minute. Milan is not finding any space.
Harry, did you
Any
think it was right the
opportunities?
way we got
Let's
penalized?
talk about the ref.
Say something. Come on. They think that I'm biased.
No, it was not a penalty. That's for sure. But
We agree
if
with you,
if
Anto.
it didn't go to the VAR, I don't know why. But if it gives me a penalty, took a nice. How you say it?
It was a red card? Or
No,
is that a one
if you
of the-
if
of
you
the
see the
other, right?
replay, it was not even to me. It was not a foul, but because he gave him the foul, he's gonna give him a red card. That's the bottom line.
Last man.
That was the
That's
last man.
basically what the referee, Christian Uncle, said. Antonio, the thing is, you're saying that we disagree. We don't
We
disagree
agree
with
with
you.
you, Anton.
We're just saying how many times you've been repeating
you
it
brought
for
up 100 times.
70 minutes.
Yeah, but this is the Champions League, guys. It's not a game, any game. It's not a campionato where you can make up things. This is nothing that you can make up.
I got you.
And
Fedia, thank you for your donation.
What's the donation?
Donazione.
Said Marco is the boat of IFTV.
What does that mean, both?
The best of all time.
Oh man!
And he
So
says Mike is fire.
The most boring of all time.
You're gonna call Marco the best, or then you're just gonna call me fire? Like I'm
You're just
just
getting the
burning
emoji.
there?
Yeah.
I don't even get a full
Because you
name. I just
burn
get
into the
emoji.
hearts of all your fans.
Yeah, okay.
And what do you call Mike? Anybody comes with a nickname for Mike?
Beautiful. I usually get called
What nickname would you give to
MK.
Mike, guys?
It's Michael Kors.
Michael
Right?
Kors.
Well, you give him the flipper. People say.
Yeah, Flipper that's his nickname. But
Yeah.
there is anything else that
Oh,
we
so
can come
sorry.
up?
The first thing that Chuck had said, the reason why I brought him up is he said Mike the Flipper is probably on the Chelsea website ordering a jersey.
See, it could be.
That's false.
Chuck is right.
That's false.
Chuck, you kind of understand now the way Mike works.
How do I work?
He does anything to instigate
I
me.
work with my hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's an
Someone
instigator.
said Mike is the emoji.
Yeah.
Like for the fire.
He's the nerd. He's the
You're
nerd, right?
emoji. That's what he calls you, right?
What does that mean?
Like you're the emoji.
Of what?
Like the emoji.
What? This is
He always calls you
adesso.
emoji.
Mamma mia, che casino.
Philip said
Gioca.
Greek god.
Greek god, yeah.
Yeah.
Greek gods aren't 5 foot.
Yeah, you're right. Greek god, they're not 4 foot, though. Come on.
4 foot.
The Greek god, they're kind of a little over 5'6", 5'7".
we're gonna-
We're talking about a 4 foot.
We're gonna
Maybe
unplug
it's a
your
Greek
mic.
pedestal.
Greek step stool.
Step stool, yeah.
I'm making fun of myself.
Good 1-2s between Rebic and Krunic there. And then the ball just gets lost. It was a nice little sequence. of
Oh,
plays.
good defense.
Come on, guys. So let's not let's show that we still have some fight left. That's a shame, the people they pay the tickets.
Aren't they gonna reimburse
Yo.
them?
Yeah, go in the back and sleep next to Ryan over there. Come on.
Yeah, Ryan's out.
This is unbelievable.
I sneaked his
Alright.
wallet out of him. We'll
Alright.
eat good for
Let's go
based
1-2-1.
Ryan's.
Come on, let's make a 2-1, guys. Let's make it.
By
Let's
the
make
way,
it.
Rahmani also injured for Napoli. They're probably going to be out they're saying until January 1st. Hasn't been officially confirmed, I believe. But man,
big
we're having
loss.
so many injuries now. Too many games.
bro. Too
Really?
many games. It's a lot.
It's actually crazy. I mean, I
We
don't
need a
remember this
post
many
about
Champions League games. I enjoy it, like as a fan, of course, like I like to see it.
But then you think about
But
the other
I
side
know
of
that
it.
there's
It's
gonna
a
be.
lot.
It's almost too much for me. I'm like, wait, I can't even like keep up with how many games are there.
I could imagine these guys
Antonio
running
hasn't worked in
90
weeks.
minutes.
He's just been missing all these games.
Yeah.
Marco, we're talking about injury. Would you take Leao out right now?
No, I mean, at this point, I don't think it matters. But no, I'll keep him
Who's
in.
Milan
You
playing?
keep him in. Harry, would you take Leao out now?
Who's Milan playing?
No, I'll keep him in because you want to score.
You want to score,
Yeah,
but
then
it's only 75 minutes,
I
and
think-
we are down one person.
I take
You're
him
gonna
out.
put.
I don't know. Put Junior Messias for 15 minutes, and
Ooh.
then you Junior.
So someone commented, Sal, good question. He says, whose injury will be the most negative for their team? Lukaku with Inter, Dybala with Roma, Di Maria with Juventus, Ibra with
question.
Milan, Osimhen with Napoli. So I think we could get rid of Ibra and Osimhen
Napoli, yeah.
just off the spot.
Right.
Because they're already, I think that they're even doing better without their guys.
I think Dybala and Lukaku.
I think Dybala is actually
Definitely.
the most as well.
Yeah.
Because I think Roma
They're
are
not
going to
playing
really
well
struggle
attacking.
with
They depend-
creativity. But Di Maria is a good shout for Juventus. Even Lukaku with Inter, they're good ones.
Oh my God, that's a handball too.
They're both being
Come
hurt.
on, Leao. Come on,
Leao.
Leao. Come on, Leao. Come on. Oh, passa la palla. You see, Leao to become a top player, he cannot make those mistakes. He's a genius with the ball, but then those simple things he's supposed to just
He holds on the ball a little too much.
too
sometimes.
much.
He
Sometimes.
tries
But
to
he
make
also
things
is
happen.
trying to do everything himself right now because he doesn't really have anyone else that's helping him much.
Well, he had Rebic totally open on the left-hand side.
By the way, Milan
He
played
should've let that
Verona on
ball
the
go.
weekend.
Oh.
That's
Right when they get a new coach, right?
it's a good time to play them. They don't even have the coach yet.
Is it a good time or is it a bad
Yeah,
time?
Bad time. You know why?
No, I
because
think
if
it's a bad
forbid
time.
Verona changes coaches, they're
That's
going to
what
wind
I'm
up doing some
saying. I
damage
think it's a
to
bad
us.
time.
That team Verona is not going to be able to do damage.
When a team switches coaches, they usually play better.
Yeah, but I mean, they're literally like 18th place, I think.
Look at this guy.
No,
Look,
you
wow,
never
what a
count
burst
anyone
of
out.
speed. Wow.
Oh, no.
What a pass. Good job,
Corner?
Dest. Good job. Dest was in the right position.
Offsides, right? He
Yeah,
was.
not really. No,
His
it was
shoulder?
not.
His
No,
shoulder was off, no?
Oh, so Chuck said, Antonio, I have bad news for you. I'm Juventino.
It's okay. Chuck, you're a smart guy. Being a Juventino, be able to say what you said about me, that means
Yeah, you could turn
your
anything
soccer
around.
your soccer IQ are way over the top.
What if he was kidding?
Definitely much higher than Mike. And
Is that really hard?
Well, you're right. Anybody can get soccer
Anto,
IQ
what if
higher
he was
than Mike.
kidding with what he said?
No, it was not.
How do you
I think
know?
He's smart. He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy because he understands. Sometimes you have to be politically correct. In other words, I'm an AC Milan fan, but when AC Milan they suck, I'm the first one to say, hey, they stink. That's it. There is you cannot really be a partisan player all the time. I mean, you have to just take it as it is and just and accept the goods and the bads and just be honest, right? Henry?
Yes.
Leo asked thoughts on Fratesi. Mike
like
and I
him.
spoke about him yesterday. What do you think about Fratesi? He scored at the weekend against Inter. Where do you think he's going to go? Where do you think he ends up?
Well, he's going to end up in the English Premier League. I hope not. Because what we do, we teach them how to play, and this is what they do to us. You see?
They said that Man United scouts were at that game.
They were?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Oh, wow. I can see Fratesi in Juventus. Fratesi, I'm surprised Juventus didn't go after Berardi, Fratesi. Those are the players that are different makers. I don't understand why we go fishing on a punt.
I think Roma would be a good
Roma?
fit for him, yeah. He said that he was waiting for Roma all of last year. That was what was expected to be the deal. I think he brings a little bit more creativity and versatility than the Matic-Cristante duo, that double pivot that keeps playing. I think Fratesi would be a lot better, and I think that step up in a level will be good for him. It's a place that he wants to go. I believe he's a Roma fan as well. I don't want to see him go to a different league, obviously, and I also just think like that pressure will be too much for
Benfica,
for him
Benfica.
Any big signing, Marco? What do you think for the fall? Any big
For
signing?
January?
January, yeah.
Well, this morning there was the news from Gazzetta about Milinkovic-Savic that Juventus want to go all in. The thing that I laughed is that in their article they said that on Saturday they realized the quality within the team. I mean, whoever thinks that it just started on Saturday, I don't think they've been watching for very long. But I also don't think that buying another great player. I mean, look, they bought Vlahovic and he's not even turning out to be very good because everything else doesn't work at Juventus. So I think Savic is, again, not a fix-or-all solution. And they have so many other things that they need to fix before just thinking, oh, let's just splash 50 million on him, 60 million on him, and he's going to solve the problem.
Harry, how much would you spend for Savage?
He's a pretty good player. I think 15 million.
50?
I think he's gonna be worth it.
How much do you
I
think?
think it's worth more than 50.
What do you
I
think?
would say 65, 70 million.
I'm surprised you're saying this.
Savage is really.
It's one of the top midfielder in Europe.
The reason they were saying 50 to 60 is because his contract expires in 2024.
Okay, so Marco, what would you spend if you were Agnelli or Paratici, whatever?
For me, Savic is the best midfielder in Italy.
In Italy,
What he does, I mean, what he did against Fiorentina was unbelievable. But he does it week in and week out. The amount of goals and assists he provides for his team is unbelievable. I saw Ciro Immobile after the game said, nobody knows how good Savic is. He said he's at the same level of De Bruyne.
Okay, then let's do this. Let me just rephrase my question to you. If you can spend $75 million for Vlahovic or $70 million for Vlahovic, you telling me that Savic is not worth just as much or slightly more? You know what you're going to get from Savic. You don't know exactly what Vlahovic is going to bring in.
Yeah, Savic is unbelievable.
So,
and you know what I think is going to happen? Anyone who waits to sign him, if they try to wait till the summer, they'll get screwed because I think this World Cup he's going to explode. I think this World Cup with Serbia, Serbia has a really good team. I think, because the rest of the world doesn't watch Serie A as much. That always happens. They'll do good, a player will do good in Champions League, and all of a sudden everyone starts talking about him, and, he gets priced out. I think Savic is going to be one of those guys that everyone starts to talk about in the same level of top midfielders once the World Cup comes around.
Okay, Balotelli and Origi for Theo Hernandez and Origi, I guess, is coming in for Leao.
You called it.
That's it. That's it. That's great. A great job. So hey, nothing you can do. It's 10 minutes before the end of the game. Go ahead, Henry.
But do Juventus has the money for Savage?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All this money?
Yeah,
Who's
I don't
gonna
know.
sell?
Yeah,
No.
they were saying McKennie.
Henry,
They
they
think
have
that
the
they could
money.
get-
Let me answer you. They have the money. The only thing is that they're going to be penalized because the financial fair play, it is what it is. So what they're going to do, they're going to pay luxury taxes. Am I right or wrong?
No,
Marco?
you're not right. They can't. What do you mean they're going to pay luxury
Well,
taxes?
what are you
is this,
talking about? So
baseball?
I like how he asked you for permission.
PSG and everybody else, they get to
We
buy
already know
whatever they
that.
want.
Yeah, we know certain teams get away with it. We know that.
So Juventus is not one of those certain teams.
No.
Oh, then I apologize if I hurt your feeling.
I'm surprised.
If I
I never
hurt
heard you
your-
apologize in my
If I
life.
hurt your feelings,
Yes, it's a lot of fear.
Oh,
Oh, Mbappe goes down.
my gosh, this is bad.
Look at
Oh, good ball, Tonali.
come on,
Come on, Origi. Man, but it's a
come on, Origi. Come on,
2v4.
Origi. You're coming from Chelsea, right?
Liverpool.
Liverpool, sorry, same thing.
Come on, Rebic. Mannaggia la
They
miseria.
got it. They got
Get it.
Mbappe looks hurt.
Man, if Mbappe gets hurt too,
Oh,
this World Cup is a joke. This is honestly-
Good stop. Great job.
just send it in, bro.
Dribble where? Where it doesn't count? You have to make a count.
Come on, Tonali. Come on, Tonali.
Oh, it's in the middle.
Yeah, he didn't need to do that. He had Rebic.
You didn't see him. He didn't pick his head
Passed
up.
it right to Kepa.
You gotta
Come
pick
on.
your head up.
Come
Ah.
on. He had the simple pass. Yeah, this kid sums up all the frustration from Milan fans all around the world.
Oh. This kid looks like
too
Paqueta,
bad.
right? Henry.
That's better not.
Oh, Fabian Ruiz coming in for PSG. One of another all the knowledge of Napoli.
Old knowledge.
Yeah. We got Koulibaly right now touching the ball and at the bottom screen and Fabian Ruiz coming up on the top screen.
Is there a better
Man,
place
he's
you'd rather
literally
be?
literally done nothing though. It's not. Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm talking about
Fabian Ruiz. Yeah, because they're
He hasn't had
not
much of a
playing
chance.
him.
He's not a star.
Like, is it really worth it? I get that you're getting your payday. You know, you're going to a big team like PSG. But sometimes I think to myself, you know, you're a player at the end of the
It
day.
wasn't
You
his
want to
choice,
play.
though.
What do you
Marco,
mean?
I cannot agree.
my.
Marco, I cannot agree
Napoli
with you
froze
more.
him out.
I cannot agree with you more.
Because
You're
he couldn't
getting
get the
paid more
contract.
money. You get paid more money. You end up sitting on the bench of somebody else.
don't have
Henry,
a
what are
real
you making
chance.
about Kessie sitting on the Barcelona bench?
Oh, 2-1. 2-1, Mbappe scored.
Mbappe scored.
Is it
That's good
offside?
for Juve. I think it might be.
They're
They
waiting
stopped
to celebrate.
We were
They stopped
talking about.
celebrating,
Yeah, it might be
so it is.
offsides.
We were talking about Fabian Ruiz
Mbappe.
now coming in,
Come on, count this
coming in
one.
as a sub on PSG while he was
Oh,
starting.
he's so
When
offside.
he was
50
starting in
yards off.
Napoli.
He is
and
so
now,
offside.
No,
What a
wait
finish.
minute.
Oh, what a
no,
shot.
And then AC Milan got, Kessie was snatched away from AC Milan from Barcelona, and what he does right now, he sits on the bench and he wound up playing scrappy minutes.
I know.
What do you say about
Honestly,
that?
I don't understand those moves. He was so obsessed to go to Barcelona to do
Yes or
what?
not? Do you like the move? Yes or not? Would you do that? Would you accept more money to sit on a
Yo,
bench?
relax, Anto.
Well, I would accept the money if it's in the bench. Why not? Why not? You pay me like 8-9 million euro. I'll
Anto,
take
you
it.
wouldn't?
How
Anto's
much
thinking about
is he
it too.
getting paid?
A lot of money, but you end up losing. You end your career like that.
No, he's not gonna end up. How old is Kessie?
No, he's young.
It's young.
He's young. He's gonna
24,
play there.
25.
They're probably gonna loan him somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he
You
gets
watch what's
and
gonna
he gets a
happen.
nice
This is
paycheck.
chess, not checkers.
Same thing with Koulibaly. This is the first game he's playing.
No,
He hasn't played a
He
lot.
hasn't played a lot, but
But
he
he's
hasn't
not playing a lot.
Well-
Koulibaly was a top starter for Napoli.
That's actually
That's
that's
Fabian Ruiz for
Wow.
PSG.
Ludovico's big theory is that Koulibaly will end up
In
coming
January.
back to Napoli
He's coming in
loan?
come January on a free loan. Is what he told me, which is hilarious.
He tells me that every morning.
Yeah, he says it all the time. He's just making like a little oracle. You know what they call Cassano now, by the way? He's become a meme online.
And what is it?
The Oracle of Body. But
He doesn't even live
not
there.
not for a good reason. Because he hates Holland. He keeps saying that Holland doesn't know how to play football and is not good.
What they say about Mbappe?
No, he likes Mbappe.
Okay. He's either one or the other, right?
Yeah, he can't stand Haaland.
Why?
He
What's
keeps
his
saying, he
reason?
says he's not a real, he doesn't understand the
look at
game.
that. He didn't
Doesn't
have-
read the
That's
game.
messed up. That's messed up.
He said he's just a goal scorer. He had said previously that
Just a goal
he's going to struggle in the Premier League with Guardiola.
Yeah.
And now he just says like, yeah, but he doesn't understand football.
That's not right. Anto, what do you think about that? Even you with a half a brain could realize
Listen,
that.
Cassano is got
What do you think about
listen to me.
Haaland?
Haaland definitely, it's not a great player, but he's
come on.
If you said
You-
the opposite, you would have
you
changed it. You said
can't-
Casano's an opposite.
Yo, you asked the question.
All right.
Okay,
You can't
I don't-
criticize your boy.
The technical ability of Haaland, they're not as great as you guys are portraying him to be.
Do you see how many goals he's scoring?
Okay, we are discussing a
you
number
watch
of
how
goals,
many goals he's
but is
scoring?
he a great player? He's not.
Oh my God! So goals
Okay.
doesn't equal.
Yeah.
My charger for two
do you
different
mean?
devices now.
Yeah.
Full.
So I don't see. I never seen Alan doing something spectacular in terms of.
Are you
dribbling
watching-
or a bicycle kick? I don't see.
But
him.
is that the only way that you judge a player is by dribbling and bicycle kick?
He's got the speed. He can take the guy. He's always on the right place at the right time.
Next
But,
question.
as far as it's not Messi, okay? Messi.
Who's
But
I-
no one is Messi.
But that's what I'm saying.
Who is Messi?
Messi to me is the whole thing. It's complete. It's a complete player.
Oh my
This
God.
Haaland is just he's a goal scorer. That's it. It's not a. He doesn't have the technical
So does that mean he doesn't
ability that,
understand football?
No, he does, but it's limited in terms of technical skills. Okay, Messi's got it. This guy here, he's got something else going on for himself, which is big still at the same time. But I don't consider him to be a great player. So Cassano, well said.
What I think happened, I think Cassano made a wild prediction in the beginning, and he's just digging himself a deeper hole. And he just is trying to like get out of like what he first said that he's gonna struggle,
Hopefully
where
he
he's
thinks
literally
people are gonna
dominated.
forget.
Wouldn't you rather to have Haaland on Juventus? Look how much money you spend. How much money you spend for Vlahovic? $75 million. Haaland cost what? 85? 90? 90.
No,
He
he
was
got
like
60.
40. Oh,
60. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
my
You guys need a calculator because your mind is very fuzzy. You guys are spending money.
it's his salary.
I
also,
know.
but he makes a choice. It's not about that Juventus want Haaland. They could get Haaland.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you choose? Why wouldn't you choose going to Manchester City over Juventus? Look how much it's struggling. Look how much Vlahovic is struggling to get chances. Look at Haaland's wages, including bonuses: $45 million a year, pounds, $3.7 million a month, $123,000 a day.
Okay.
It's unbelievable.
But Marco, let me just-
$865,000 a week.
Let me put it this way for you, okay? So Manchester City is a top one of the top 2-3 teams in Europe, okay? So if Alan was not playing for Manchester City and was playing for a scrappy team, what do you think that Alan would be able to do? Score all of those goals? So he's got everybody serving him the
What do you
ball.
mean? He played in Dortmund, he played in Austria.
So what did he
Dortmund-
win at
in Dortmund.
Dortmund?
In Austria,
What
too.
did he win at Dortmund?
You didn't say win. He still scored
He's
goals in
scoring.
Champions
But
League.
what did he win?
What does that have to do?
I'll pull up his
Nothing.
stats.
Okay, what did he win? If you are a
If
great
your
player,
team's not as good,
if
what
you
are
are
you
a
gonna
great
do?
player, just play.
He's digging himself a hole just like Cassano is.
Listen to me. You know who's a great player? It's somebody that played for Ranieri on a forward line, okay? And he became a top scorer. Don't make me make the name for you. You should know who I'm talking about. It. They won the champion, the English Premier League.
Vardy.
Okay.
In 89
Vardy. Okay?
89 games for Borussia Dortmund, 86 goals.
Okay.
Haaland
What did he win?
scored.
What did he win?
Oh my
Dortmund don't win.
God.
What do you mean Dortmund don't win?
They don't win.
What do you
never
want?
They don't win.
So it's his fault that they didn't win any trophies, that he scored that many goals?
Well, it's not the fact that Manchester City
All right,
they're
hold
doing
on. I
well.
got you a better one.
Yeah.
In 29 Champions League games, in 29 Champions League games, he scored 32 goals.
Anto, come on. Say something. But what did he win?
Again. Who's
Sorry, that's
serving-
all of Europe. That's all of Europe. Sorry. That's all of Europe. That's all of Europe. He's got
Anto, what do you
6.
think about
So
this?
you try to dig me in a bigger hole than Castano's already dug
In 20
himself.
At least
So
you're
he-
admitting it.
Remember, 22 Champions League games, 22, 23, 28. 28 goals in 22 Champions League games.
Against who?
Champions
Against
League
what?
teams.
It doesn't
I
matter.
bet
It's
a scrappy
Champions League.
team.
Anto, what are you
It's
trying to do
Champions
right
League.
now? What are you trying to
It's
do?
literally Champions League.
Are you
Hey,
kidding?
Mark Cucurella is coming in.
Okay, but
Cucurella.
it's
Cucurella.
Champions League. What does it matter? You always play against top teams.
But Marco,
And
it's
he's
like,
played for worse.
So-
For Dortmund, he had to do it all himself
And
too.
an RB Leipzig.
Come on.
Not RB.
Come on,
Red
Anto,
Bull,
stop.
Leipzig, Red Bull Salzburg.
But I hope you did understand what I was trying to convey to you.
No, I didn't understand a thing that you were
Convey.
saying.
All right, so
Anto, let me convey something to you.
A
You're
great
digging yourself a
player,
bigger
a
hole
great
than it already
player.
You're
is.
trying to stick with Cassano.
it's somebody that makes the game beautiful and
Delicious.
beautiful and the concrete at the same time. Yeah, you score, but you score dirty or you score beautifully. You score beautiful goal or you score because your speed, your technical ability to get to the ball and take the shot. It's they far outweigh everybody else. So what I'm trying to say to you that this Haaland there, yes, a great player. Don't get me. I'm not saying that it's not, but it's not a Messi. It's not a Maradona. It's not.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's cool. 90th minute, 4 minutes of added time in Milan Chelsea. Nothing has changed. So many fouls. This referee has called everything as a foul in this match.
Yeah,
Really
he ruined
killed the vibe.
he ruined the game.
But again, Milan, just nothing from them. Literally nothing. Oh, good ball from Brebic.
Cool ball,
Come on,
sir.
Origi. Come on. He's going to have to create some magic. Good shot. but it's
Cobalt
right
said
at Kepa.
Anto's hole has reached 6 foot deep now.
6. I'll take that. I'm 6'3", so I can still.
So your little
6'3",
forehead, your
yeah.
little forehead's sticking out.
Yeah.
Are you
Fedia-
6'3"? I think you shrunk a little bit.
Yeah, probably
No.
6'2". Right?
You're
Fedia,
like
thank you for your
6'1", probably.
donation. If Duchamp played for Man City, what do you think? I think he'd be scoring unbelievable amount of goals.
It will, definitely.
Because they just
Absolutely.
create so many chances.
They created and
They built a just perfect
the number
system.
of cross coming inside and then way over the Juventus maybe crosses the ball 5 or 6 times. What are you going to do? You're going to score. You have to put the ball on the box before you can expect somebody to score. Juventus cannot even pass the midfield because Allegri is some kind of catenacciaro. You didn't say catenacciaro. He's a locksmith guy. Yeah, locksmith
Plays
coach.
defense. In other words,
Means
PSG tied with Benfica.
It ended? Yeah, it ended over there. And Real Madrid just scored 90th minute against Shakhtar Donetsk. The game is in the 99th minute at the moment.
And what's the score, Marco?
1-1.
Ooh.
So you could slip up, but you got to be able to bounce back.
So what are you trying to say? We didn't bounce back because...
I meant
Okay,
I was talking about
thank you.
Juventus, to be honest. But
Yo, you know that Juventus lost 2-0?
oh my God, Real Madrid just scored 95th minute.
1-1?
2-1.
Oh, they're tied or winning?
Are you
Oh,
watching the same
no,
game?
it's 1-1. It's 1-1.
I think Marco,
Christ.
it's
Yo, FAMAB is a mess. I swear. Sometimes they're a mess. I'm trying to go on checking this. It's not working at all.
wow, what the hell is that? What happened with the yellow? Ref, what happened with the yellow? Oh, you forgot about
What do you
it?
think is gonna happen in the 92nd minute?
Doesn't matter, but what's fair is fair.
Nah, nothing's gonna check now.
Henry, I have so much anger on myself for the smackdown in the next few minutes.
We understand that you're
know.
mad.
I am so God, I wish I can have an interview with this ref. I will give him my peace of mind.
We'll send them the podcast.
Come on, man. Can't even get a goal.
Wow, look at the goalkeeper. Wow, great job, goalie. Wow.
Why are you taking it out on him?
Yeah, because he's just got the ball. He's just laying down over there like, you need to lose time to waste
Anyone
time.
would do that,
10
though.
against 11.
Anyone would do that on.
What a scrap. You know what it is? He's rubbing it in because we slapped them around on the Conference League or what do you call it? Nation League? What do you call it? Nation League. Yeah, we slapped England in Nation League. And
He's not
they,
English.
they beat us. No, Germany. He's German.
It was Germany?
Yeah.
What are you talking
He's
about?
German.
No, he's not. Kepa's Spanish.
No, we're talking about the goalkeeper.
Oh, my bad.
England.
Everyone's scrambled today.
Yeah, my God, we have a bunch of scrambled eggs over here, guys.
Sunny side up, I only had the Manto.
I hate when
Oh, man.
these games are so tough to call. They're just a pit of negativity.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Is that offsides? What a save.
Tadej Shana made a big
What a
save.
save. Yeah, offsides.
It did his job.
The ref's not doing his.
Yeah, Gallagher. Oh, he's checking the clock. Yeah, can't wait. God only knows where he's going to go. He's going to go to dinner. Can't wait.
Tomorrow, we hope for better days, but we will be streaming again. We've got Napoli and Ajax who are facing off. Last time, it was a very good match for Italian football and for Serie A. And as well, Inter, who once again, they will be the match that we do stream, and it's
Against
Barcelona-Inter.
So tomorrow we're gonna become Inter
Game
fan.
over.
All right. Tomorrow we're gonna become Inter fan. Are you?
Yes, I am. Why not? It's Italian team. I don't mind. I'm a
Game
sportman.
over.
Be honest, all right. Be honest.
I'm a sportman. I don't mind.
Let's be honest. What do you think? Inter
We
tomorrow.
hope. Will they win?
Guys, tomorrow on the podcast, 3 o'clock, we're gonna facciamo il tifo per l'Inter. I'm the number one Inter tifoso right here, right in front of you.
All
Okay?
right.
Are we
Yeah.
ending this?
We're going to end it. Guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, for better days. Not a good day for Italian football. Tomorrow's our chance. Ciao.